Okay.
Oh,
So we're live. We're live now, right? Okay. What's going on, y'all? Today is a very special stream. Got a lot of people in here. Probably know who they are, maybe. I don't know. We got some surprise face reveals. So,
Who are you people?
I still wanted the Buggy with a red nose, you know?
right? Probably know who they are.
It would be easier to identify him.
Okay. So, we got Flying Panda in here. What's up, bro?
Right, guys. What's up, man?
We got TheoryTheory2.
Hi.
We got Moneybags, OneWorldHD.
What's good? What's good, guys?
Like eating? We got Pirate King Buggy. What's up, Buggy?
Just wave.
We got Marco, the One PieceTheorist. What's up, Marco?
Hey.
Y'all know TheLegendMac.
What's up, YouTube?
My boy Asher. What's going on, Asher?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, today we're just gonna talk a little bit about One Piece theories, whatever. We're just gonna have it. So I guess the first question I got is like, how did you guys what made you guys start making theories? Like Panda. Like why did you start making theories, bro?
Yeah, well, basically, it's back in I think March last year. I was like going through theories online, theories on YouTube, and there was nothing. So I thought, come on, let me express myself. Not in that way, expressed in One Piece ways, where I basically just started talking about Gear 4.
Yeah.
And I thought the response was quite decent, so I thought, why not just do some more once in a while? And since then, I've been having fun meeting you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, theory, how you start?
Well, it's a long story. You want it long or short?
Short.
Make it long, make it long.
Make a short one.
A long time ago, when Alpha was still starting up, I remember like PMing him and stuff, saying, you know, oh, I've got this crazy idea, mate. Do you want to make a video on it? And he'd be like, yeah, man. And then he would like leave me little shout outs and stuff. And then OneWorldHD was starting up, and I was helping him out too. And he was like, dude, you got some good ideas. Why don't you start up your own channel? I was like, yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should.
Yeah.
So he gave me the tools and told me how to use the editing software, and then the rest was history.
Ah, that's dope. So I guess OneWorld got you into making theories?
Yeah, that's right.
So Cody, how did you start making theories? Cody.
What's good?
How did you start making theories, man?
All right, so it's a pretty good story. It's about
Okay, here we go.
All right. So I'm gonna make it plain and simple. All right. One day, I was casually scrolling the internet. All right, viewing a few videos, and this one guy. Actually, no, it was on the forums. This guy tried to challenge me. He told me Sanji sucked as a character. And I was like, "What did you just say, punk?" And he was like, "Oh, you heard me." I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna make a video. All right, and it's gonna prove you so wrong. You're gonna come back to me crying about how wrong you are." So I made a video about Sanji's future powers and how he's gonna use like flame shockwaves and pyrokinesis and all this. And yeah, he didn't really care that much, but I got some views off it. People were like, "Oh, cool video," and I was like, "Oh wow, people are being nice about it." So I made a Zoro theory about him getting like new demon auras and stuff. And I made a Gear 5 theory about him turning into like a human like nuclear bomb. Yeah. And I just kept going with it, and people were watching it, so I was like, "Oh, hey, cool."
Just ran with it.
Yeah, and then I started doing more in-depth theories and all that, and people started sending me their ideas. Oh, we got Flying Panda. We got Flying Panda playing my very first video.
Oh wow, this is the first video?
I think so.
That's a pretty interesting story.
Sanji's upcoming techniques. That is.
I like went all out with proving this guy wrong.
Yeah. I have too much free time.
Yeah. I mean, that's what's up. Wait, Buggy, how did you start?
Well, first I started, you know, checking other people out. Alpha Too Late, OneWorldHD, all these people, good people, Flying Panda. All these people had really interesting something in common, like proving something in theory. So I became interested in these theories. Like, okay, what are these?
Yeah.
But I want to do something different. I wanted to show people One Piece, but in the real life perspective.
Right.
Like, okay, Do you know who inspired Zoro from, or where Sanji was inspired from, or people like that? So
Yeah.
so this is like my channel right now, even though it's a buggy, it's a joke. But yeah, that's the main idea. I want to show people
Mhm.
where Oda possibly got inspired from, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, a different perspective is always cool. Wait, Marco, how'd you start, man?
Well, I think I'm the rookie here, right? I started watching you guys, and then last month when I entered vacation, I was kind of bored, and I've really watched lots of One Piece theorists, Alpha Chulate, Rogers Base, and you all. And
Yeah.
I noticed that I've got some theories that I've never seen anywhere else, and I wanted to share them and see the opinions. And actually, I commented the videos, but I don't really think that someone would see them. And then I decided, well, I'll make a channel. I'll make a channel
Yeah.
just for fun. I didn't really knew if how this stuff works and if
Yeah.
someone would really see it. You know, when you search on YouTube, One Piece theory, we have so many things that I thought, well, nobody would really see my videos.
Mhm.
But then the channel grew. I don't know how, but it grew fast.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking with you guys. It's very crazy to think about how it was 1 month ago.
Oh,
But it was a fun matter. I got some theories that I didn't see anywhere. I decided to show them.
yeah.
And as I was having fun, the channel grew faster, and I don't know how many subscribers I'm now. I think it's 100, 1,700, something like that.
That's amazing.
So as the channel grew fast, and
Congrats.
Yeah.
yo,
That's what's up, bro. That is dope.
now as I was having fun, I decided to keep it. And I love playing One Piece songs on the guitar, so I decided to record some of them.
Yeah.
I've recorded two. I've uploaded Binks no Sake, and I
Yeah.
pretend to upload another one maybe next month. I don't know. I don't know when I'll upload it, but you know, it's a fun matter. I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
Yeah, the Bink Sake, that was dope, man. I was like, wow.
I like that song a lot, dude.
Yeah, that was really cool. Wait, Mac,
Yeah,
how do you start, bro?
I started a long time
Come
ago,
on.
back in the Stone Ages. Stone Ages, yo. Before this anime, I was making theories.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, I was like, these are cool. Then I seen Princeton Production making theories. I'm like, yo, these guys are making some cool videos.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I was like, yo, guys, yo, check me out, please, man. Check out my theories, yo, please, please. And then I made a couple of theories like, yo, they actually liked it. I was surprised. But then I was not really a theorist. I was more like a reviewer. You know, just doing
Yeah.
reviews because. But then I think what motivated me to get back like doing a lot of One Piece content was because I wanted to make more discussions on the series. You know, because I didn't see a lot of people making discussions on the series. You know,
Mhm.
so I lean towards them more than theories. But I still do theories on the side. But still, like that's the reason why I do discussions on my channel. But that's pretty much the story.
Okay. So, Ashura,
Uh,
yeah, I know you don't have a channel, but you watch all these guys, right?
yeah.
So
Basically, I basically like watching people what they have to say about it, like what their theories are, and if
Yeah.
somebody's like off on it, like I don't want to. I write down, I write a comment, but sometimes I don't get responses. Maybe because they don't like my comment.
Mm-hmm.
They probably like their comments more than mine.
Wait, but from your perspective, like, what do you think about these guys and their theories and their channels from a viewer's perspective?
Legendmac's theories are like on a daily basis. You could say 80 out of 100. They kind of pan out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the other dudes, I have not checked them out yet. I
Okay.
might check them out after the stream.
Okay. Okay, cool.
We got Ashura starting some beef.
I should starting stuff in the chat already. Okay, so I guess, I mean, everybody in here basically has like a different style.
Hold on, we're missing
Yeah,
someone.
wait, we're missing one.
Huh? Who's
Yeah,
that?
we're missing Killer Theories.
Killer Theories?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
we're missing Killer Theories.
wait, is Killer Theories, is he gonna join?
I mean, he could. I messaged him yesterday and he said he'd be fine with it.
I guess, yeah, ask him if he wants to drink.
You missed yourself.
I mean, he might not even. Like, this was yesterday. He might not even. I was talking about my stream, so he might not even.
Now, whilst we wait for Killer Theories, we hear Brago's story, innit? We haven't heard Brago's story yet. Why he
Oh.
hates One Piece.
Oh, my story? I didn't
Yeah,
think
you-
that-
yeah,
You're
you.
trying to sneak out.
Right, I was
So he was
kinda-
playing.
It's
some
always the quiet
song with
ones.
Michael Jordan.
Nah, well, I guess. How did I start my
Boring.
series? Well, I started my channel just off of watching Sawyer 7 Mage, and
Yeah.
I guess Sawyer made a lot of cool theories. I watch Alpha, Cody, Roger, and I guess it was just at first, I started reviewing and discussions, and it was like things that I kept, I guess, coming up with, and I was like, you know what, I should just try to make a theory, I guess. But then, I guess they just take a long time. So at first it's like finding the time to make them, but I mean now I guess I enjoy the comments, what people think about them.
Yeah.
Because it can go from, man, I really like this theory, to like, yo, this is stupid. Like, why would you even this theory? Like, so with that, like, how do you guys feel when you get the negative comments?
Yeah.
Well,
Who we starting with?
Oh, I know a lot of negative comments.
Like, Cody, you had something like in Skype yesterday or today.
Oh, I get
Cody
like
hates it.
on a daily basis. I get like, all right, I probably get like 30 hate comments a day.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
I get like, well, I mean, it depends. Like on my Gear 5th theory, I think I got around like 300 hate comments in total. Something like that.
Wow.
Dang.
Like I just learned this. I just don't even like read them anymore.
You just ignore them.
Now I'm just like, all right, man. I got all the evidence I need right here, and I send them to the Helpful Hal page.
Oh shit.
And they get really confused and leave. I mean,
Wait, Panda, how do you feel about
Helpful
the
Hal.
hate comments?
To be honest, guys, first it was like, why are you hating on me, guys? Why are you hating? But
Mhm.
afterwards, you realize any comment is good comment. They're
Yeah.
responding to your
I
videos.
agree.
So that's why
I
I'm
agree.
saying any comment is good comments. Negative does happen, but then we're not nice little My Little Ponies, are we? We're actually trying to make good theories. There will be hate. There will be haters. And that's the way it is.
If they're hating on your videos, you're doing something right.
There you
That's
go.
all I can say.
There you go.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I know.
There's something to talk. Sometimes the viewers are right, and sometimes we do some shit on our videos. So
Yeah.
sometimes
know,
it's a
so-
good thing. In one
sometimes
of
they
my
have it right.
theories, I don't remember which theory. I said some. I think I don't remember what it was, but when I saw the comment, it was, whoa, how could I do this shit? So it helped me. It helped
Straight to
me.
the point.
Sometimes bad comments are not that bad. It's somewhat healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, someone said in the comments, in the chats, comments and dislikes actually help, I mean, I guess it could be motivation when you get the comments and dislikes. Because sometimes I see them and I'm just like, yeah, I guess.
also,
I
my
don't
channel was
see that
started off with
motivation, but at least they're reading the shit.
They say, what do you say, Ashra, you don't think it's motivation?
I don't think it's motivation. It's basically, I think they're reading, whether or not you get a good or thumbs up, thumbs down. At least they're reading it, so they're getting like some form of interest in it.
The thing, like, it doesn't bother me as much, but the thing that bothers me is when there's there's an obvious negative to the video, and one person will say it, and you're like, okay, fair enough, that's a good point. But
Yeah.
then loads of people will then say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
That's annoying. Like,
Yeah.
if you read the comments,
Yeah.
you'd realize that that's already been said and replied to.
But then some people just,
But I guess.
Some people just
No,
say
you know what I hate the most? I don't even hate the comments that are like, you're stupid, like
Yeah,
you're
they've got
stupid,
no-
your ideas are bad. I hate the comments when people come in and they're just like, all right, man, I just debunked your whole idea. Here's a whole list of reasons why you're wrong, and then they get like a 10-paragraph thing of like in detail evidence, but then you get through it all and you like waste your time, and you're like, you think that person might have actually come up with something, and then it's just all BS like that.
You're like,
Yeah.
You gotta be like, okay, you're wrong. Here's why.
Ages
They're
ago,
like, no, man, trust me. I know what you're talking about.
ages
You're not
ago,
using proper evidence.
me and Cody, we had to argue against the guy that thought Captain Kuro was Jack.
What?
Oh my. Oh man. Oh man.
Wasn't that guy watching or reading One Piece at that time, or what? Was he sleeping? I mean, the only time I could say this guy is not knowing that Luffy was the one that fought what's his name, Captain Crew. Like he would have to be. This guy must have been in his sleep and listening to One Piece.
I don't know how he makes that correlation, but another thing with theorists, right? That I've been seeing a lot is like say Flying Panda uploads something, Cody upload a theory, and it's like it has some similar things. Someone would comment on Cody, say, "Hey, you stole."
You copied on this guy. You were watching his channel.
Yeah, it's like, why did you steal his theory? Like, how do you guys feel about that? Like saying you stole someone's theory.
Well, maybe he didn't make props to the other guy's theory he watched. Maybe that's why.
Nah, even if mine is like even slightly similar, I'll usually like credit them.
Yeah, that's the
Just in case
thing.
if it's,
He
like,
didn't
slightly-
credit the guy.
Mm-hmm.
No, but like, okay, let's just say like someone, like a lot of time people, I made a video once, and it was 2 days, I think before Alpha 2 Late released it. They were completely irrelevant, but they were about Vegapunk, and it was literally just like mine was about Vegapunk's new technology, and Alpha 2 Late was about like Vegapunk's origins, and I
Yeah.
posted mine 2 days before, and some guy came to my video and he's like, "Yo, you copied Alpha 2 Late."
But I thought YouTube has a stamp date on that shit. Like, do they have a stamp date? Like, yeah, they should have a stamp date, but they say they can alter them too. So maybe that's why.
No, but they weren't even simple videos. And I was just like, okay, so let me get this straight. I posted mine 2 days before his, and they're not even the same general topic. They're just about Vegapunk, and you're gonna accuse me of copying, and I didn't get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe because
Yeah.
on YouTube you can just alter the date. Also, you can do that on YouTube when it comes
I
to
mean, but the
videos.
thing is, it's like me and Theory were talking about earlier. It was like we all watch One Piece, and so we're all gonna kind of come to the same conclusion sometimes.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, okay, I'll give you one theory though. A story though. I read a chapter of One Piece, and I was waiting for the other guys that I usually watch on YouTube to see, okay, what are they going to say about the live reactions, what they're going to do with the reviews. I thought of some shit. I'm like, okay, Jack. I thought of Jack. I thought of like Weeble. I thought of like Lola. I'm thinking, yo, man, those two people, like, they got the locks. They got the fucking, the whole Viking theme with them. And then you got Miss Backing. I'm thinking, okay, maybe they're related.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I write down on the comment, and some guy say, "Oh, you stole Roger's basic shit."
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm thinking, and some dude like after says, he comments and said like, it's not as if that anybody cannot think of that. It can't be just Roger's base.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna think the same thing sometimes. I guess like if
But
I
that's the thing about YouTube, yo. When you got subscribers, they think that the guy who's running the channel, he can think up anything. He can even walk on water if he wants to.
Oh my,
But I
underrated
get
game.
this kind of comment.
Underrated
a lot
game just
that-
put a video out. Shank's weak as Yonko. Oh my, oh my.
Yeah, the Shank Week is Yonko thing.
Wait, wasn't that your theory, Mac?
No, I made a discussion on it. Underrated game just put a video.
So you have a theory. Like, I think you put it like twice, because I think you've brought that Shank is the weakest Yonko before.
Yeah, I think it was. I forgot. I brought it up a couple times, to be honest. I was just trying to say like the equal imbalance of the Yonkos, yo. Like, don't put someone like way ahead of the other Yonkos, yo. There's a reason why there is Yonkos.
Yeah, and there's 4 Yonko because they're all equal right now, and they have all the same amount of land, basically.
Yeah.
Balance. The balance.
So I think now that Blackbeard is, like I said, to kind of be creating this imbalance, that he will eventually kind of overthrow everybody.
Eventually, yeah.
Do you think that Shanks has a territory? Because he looks more free spirited than as a Yonko.
Yeah, but it's sort of like
the other
Luffy and
Yonkos,
Fishman
they
Island.
only have territories, but as for Shanks, this guy likes to drive by any island he wants. He doesn't really have a territory.
I'm pretty sure you would have to have a territory, or else he wouldn't be a Yonko.
Exactly.
He probably just like befriended certain nations or whatever, and they were just like, "Oh, hey, you were protecting us, right?" Like Whitebeard had territory, and he was just as sort of like free spirited as Shanks. So.
Yeah.
Either that or Shanks is evil.
I think he might, maybe, but I doubt it.
Yeah, some guy thought of that theory though. I don't know who. I don't remember. I remember hearing something about that Shanks
It was like
evil.
Jorishay.
Huh?
It was Jorishay, I think.
Yeah, something about Shanks was evil. Shanks is just pretending to be nice to Luffy. Kind of like when you in some animes, like the protagonist idolizes some person. At the end, he ends up being a badass fucker.
Well, it's not. I don't think it would be like that. I think it's Shanks is an alright guy, but his motives might not be as pure as we think.
Yeah.
Well, they were already stated to be impure from the beginning. Like he shot that bandit.
Yeah.
They were just like, "Yo, we're gonna kill you if you mess around with us."
The only reason I think Shanks is evil is because he's supposed to be following, like, well, not supposed to be, but we see the parallels between him and Shanks. Not that I think they're like related, but like I don't know. Kid is supposed to be like an evil character.
Isn't Shanks carrying Rogers as well? Like he is carrying Rogers as well. So if Shanks is evil, then Rogers is evil as well.
Yeah, he might be too.
Couldn't fit the story well.
Well, there's like.
Well, actually, Roger was pretty evil.
Yeah,
like, he went around killing people. But actually, Shanks is better than Roger in terms of morality.
Well, if you look at Luffy, you can carry more than one person's will.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. But
because Shanks saw that he lost an arm, he lost some territory, he couldn't carry on Roger's will. That's why he gave the hat to Luffy so he can carry it instead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, yo. I think that's 100% Shanks is not gonna be evil. To be honest, yo.
Why do you think that, Mac? Why do you think there's a chance of him being evil?
Because like the first chapter, yo, like the first chapter has so much meaning. Like if it makes him evil, like a lot of stuff that happened in that chapter kind of like loses its meaning. Like look at Yasub's on the crew, Ben Mech, and these guys were like having relationships with Luffy, or joking around. Lucky Roo. You see moments like later on in the stories when they're talking about Luffy celebrating his bounty, like. It's kind of weird though, like just
but what if Usopp's final villain was Yasop?
I don't know, man. I don't.
Wait, do you guys really think Shanks could be evil?
I don't think so.
What I'd like to add is, it's not about basically Shanks is evil or not. It's basically the fact is, in One Piece, pirates are evil. We've seen the story with Luffy, he's the good guy. So now we believe there might be more good pirates, but in the story of One Piece, every pirate is a bad guy.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's usually the concept of it. So, of course, we're a bit biased towards Shanks. We want Shanks to be the best, but we have no idea what's his intentions. But every picture that we've seen so far, we have seen Shanks in the evil picture.
Yeah, it's all shaded out.
Exactly.
There have been times where he does give you like a cocky look that says like, "You want to take me on? Come on, let's go."
The thing is that I don't understand why Sengoku, if he is supposedly evil, why Sengoku respects him, because he's all for get rid of pirates.
You know, like, I remember when Rayleigh was talking about him, yo, when him and Rayleigh talk, he's like, "Yo, I met a man, just a boy, just like Roger, what Roger said and stuff like that, yo." I don't know, man. I just can't see it. I'm gonna be honest, yo. I just can't see it.
Yeah.
No, I think Shanks. I mean, you could look at him as evil though, because I mean, like if you're, like the way he kind of treated the first arc, he kind of established like he's not a nice guy, but he's not like an awful guy either. He's not gonna just like kill you for no reason.
Yeah,
but if you like aggravate him or if you hurt someone he cares about, then he's gonna obviously wreck you. So I think he's more like a chill kind of person. Like he's a Yonko, but he's only doing it I think to kind of preserve Roger's will until Luffy comes, and that's why he sacrificed his arm.
Yeah, someone was saying like in the chat, like what would be the point if Shanks was evil?
Final villain.
I don't know. It would be cool as fuck because it would just kind of be like a huge like turn in the story for people like Mac who think it's not possible at all.
Are we gonna do things just for the turn of the story though?
Well, I mean,
that would do that. You say this is One Piece, not Bleach, yo.
Like you see at the end of the chapter. You see at the end of the chapter.
Shanks is Aizen.
Wait, so what do you guys think Shanks ranks as far as Yonko? Do you think he's the top? I mean, just speculation. I mean, we don't know.
I mean,
he might be number 2.
Yeah, number 2
I think
currently.
Blackbeard is probably gonna be number 1.
I don't know, dude. After
I
this,
don't know, man. Blackbeard could be number 3. I'm putting
Blackbeard.
at the bottom.
Blackbeard has Whitebeard's devil
has to
fruit.
be 1. Like
after this big mom hype, I'm starting to think Shanks might be at the lower end.
Okay,
Kaido
let me
has
put,
to be one.
let me put it this way: like Whitebeard, he was the strongest pirate alive when he was alive, and he was weak, sick, injured, and he still wrecked like all of Marineford with his devil fruit, and was still considered the strongest. So I mean, if Blackbeard's an amateur, he should be around, the strength of Whitebeard with all, all
Yeah,
beaten up.
that's why I'm putting Whitebeard on number 3. Kaido, you got this lieutenant is worth 1 billion. Like, what about the other?
You don't know how much Ben Beckman is worth.
Well, hold on, we don't know.
I'm talking about the other crews of the Whitebeard pirates.
We don't know how bounties work though in the New World.
Yeah, we don't know.
Bounties could work differently in the New World because I remember there was a theory about this. It was like, because basically the way his bounty was introduced, it wasn't introduced as like the world government was putting it on him. So it could just be like how the New World islands kind of place it on pirates, which could be a lot more generous with the amount.
Let's just put it this way: that's less probable than Shanks being evil.
So there's a guy called Sea Master that says that Dragon is a weakling. He's just all talk.
No.
Hey,
Oh no.
You guys think,
No.
you guys think that? Marco, what do you think, Marco?
Oh, that would be so stupid. That wouldn't even make sense.
This.
That's even less likely than Shanks being evil.
Dragon's like Buggy, I guess.
Yeah, he's just all talk.
What would you do? What would you do if Buggy was actually?
Really strong.
That would actually be hilarious. Dragon actually has like the luck fruit or something like that, so that's why like the lightning bolt struck Luffy when in
Oh my god.
I think that could have just all been hockey, honestly. Because
yeah.
like, everything he used
I agree.
was shown in other scenes with hockey, like when Shanks and Whitebeard were kind of clashing, a huge storm formed, and the kind of lightning he sent out was also emitted from the clash of Conqueror's hockey, like all that.
Yeah, and the big thing is the Roger Shiki thing. That's like huge.
Oh yeah, that too.
That part right there is the most confusing part about it. Like, how does Shiki is in the top number 3? Like, this dude didn't know hockey. He got beat by Luffy again.
No, he didn't.
On that Gomu Gomu no status again. This dude should have known hockey.
That's a movie though.
It's a movie. It doesn't count.
The characters canon.
The character.
Well,
The
okay.
character.
The characters canon.
I
The
can
characters
understand
canon.
that kind of side
He was one of the top 3.
Listen, the first 15 minutes of that film are completely canon because they're in the manga. It's 7.5 or something.
You're lagging really bad, but
Yeah,
The
that's
rest of the movie is completely made up by a studio. I feel like
Yeah,
no,
we
I
get-
think it has to kind of be truthful because Oda has said that he has to contact the studio a lot if they say something completely wrong. Like in the case of Devil Fruits, if like a story uses like a non-canon movie uses like a devil fruit that's going to be used later in the story, he won't let them use it. So like
Yeah, well, to me,
Even-
the movie looked like it was like too easy. Like, this dude should have known hockey if
well,
he
he's
was
also
like,
not in his prime anymore. He could also be old. He could be worn down.
even if he is worn down, he should know hockey. Like, white people was worn down.
We don't know. Like Oda could always be like, oh, he's sick or something like that. He could always make up some excuse as to why he lost. I mean, there's always all that.
in the chat.
But you gotta think about the story too. The story too, like, so if we're gonna put the movie, I feel like that movie is not canon because like,
It's not. It's not.
yeah, because it doesn't fit well in the story, to be honest.
I think
you have
Shiki.
to
I wonder
remember-
if Shiki could have been like the Buggy of that era.
yeah.
Because Buggy has like the same. Buggy has like a
man,
weaker version of Shiki. So
But you have
took
to
on
remember
Sengoku.
Whitebeard.
He was the Buggy of that era because Buggy doesn't know hockey.
No, but he took on Sengoku and Garp, yo.
Bro, don't estimate Buggy, bro. Don't estimate him.
Yeah,
Wait,
Right.
how do you guys
Not
feel
again.
about- how do you guys feel about Garp?
Ashura. Oh yeah, never mind.
Like, what are your thoughts
I
on Garp?
destroyed half of Marine Ford. Yo, Shiki's legit.
Shiki?
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true.
Took on Sengoku and Garp, yo. Two the
Hey
greatest
guys,
movies
let me ask you something. In the movie we saw Aokiji without a leg. Was that canon? Was that not?
I think that's canon.
No, that's canon. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
canon.
What was the question?
With Aokiji losing a leg, do you guys think that's canon?
Aokiji's leg.
Yeah, I think that. I think that
I
is
think it's
canon.
canon.
Yeah. Do we think
I-
Akainu got more injured than what we saw, like his face? Do we think he's injured in different places?
Right.
probably.
Yeah,
Did we
Probably-
also
probably-
see
you
him
probably
in the
lost
cover
the
story?
Okay. You guys remember that female cook we saw in Loketown?
Yeah.
Some guy named Night Films, whatever, in the comments just said that she might be Purin. But the girl's not canon.
Oh,
It doesn't make
on it.
Yeah, it
Actually,
doesn't make sense. That was just filler.
I actually have a really interesting question for you guys.
You know,
Guys-
in one of my theory videos about the poneglyph that appears on the anime on a canon scene, lots of people were commenting about the poneglyph found in Alabasta, and I said, guys,
Wait, that's not canon. That one's not canon, no.
That was not canon, but people know. But if it is on the anime, it has to no, it's not canon. I don't know why people love this non-canon stuff to make theories and this sort of stuff. We know the cover pages are canon. We know the SBS are canon. Some movies got canon elements, but non-canon elements, I really don't theorize about it.
Yeah, it's hard to make theories on things that's not canon. Like
I don't understand.
Like here, I'll give you an example. Me and TheoryTheory2. Actually, wait. Yeah, it was the Blackbeard knife theory. I think I did a while back.
That's right.
And then TheoryTheory2 kind of like showed me the evidence, and I sort of like said that like I don't know, it could be made of some material that Vegapunk created that could steal devil fruits, but like the idea was generated from a non-canon scene, and the anime. It went into the backstory of what happened, how Blackbeard killed Thatch, and how he used this special knife, and because the knife looks kind of unusual, and then we see Burgess using the knife twice, once on Luffy to try and quote unquote steal his rubber fruit, and then
I don't think that.
to steal Ace's Maramara fruit. And so, but the thing is that Oda has stated in the past that he's not able to elaborate on certain topics like Blackbeard's Blackbeard, what happened with that stuff. He even said that with the Revolutionaries background, he said in an SBS that he wanted to cover it, but he's going to have the anime probably do it in the future. And he's going to tell him what's up.
That'd be kind of weird, though, to have a fucking sword that can steal devil fruit powers. Like,
but look at everything Vegapunk has, like Sea Stone. It's just a lot of stuff Vegapunk has created.
A knife stealing devil fruit? Why didn't he use it against Blackbeard then? No, Whitebeard.
He did. Well, actually, I think he did because he used that little sheet.
They were just shooting at him, basically shooting at him.
Yeah,
but when he put the tarp over him,
after he covered himself.
And then I think there was a part where he looked like he was taking something out of his pocket, and that's where I kind of said like it was a knife.
So wait,
it's very.
There's the bag swirl of devil fruits. Like most people think that the bag had something to do with it. I think it was nothing. It was just some decoration. Like after that, we saw Kinemon had it on him. So I think it was just decoration because bag stealing devil fruit powers, knife stealing devil fruit powers. I don't believe so.
No, the bag. The bag is probably the smile.
Wait. With that, do you think that Blackbeard's a zone user? Because he was a mythical. I don't know. The theory went like that. He was a sea breeze or something. I believe in that theory.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't think the theory. He's going out to go all. I think all three types. Where he's
yeah.
I don't know.
You mean the capitalist?
But they say that Blackbeard's trying to become some kind of ultimate devil fruit user, where he will get all three types. He's already a Logia. He needs a Paramecia, and then
I believe in the theory where it says he has like 3 souls or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know who made that theory.
I did one about him having 3 different like 3 people inside of him, like
Hakusho.
Yeah, like him having like parasitic twins, and he has like already has like a demon.
Yeah, well, because the thing is like he can't. I don't think it would be a devil fruit that like or something like that would let him eat multiple fruits.
No, it's not. It's not his devil fruit. It's because he has two people inside of him.
What if?
No, that's what I'm saying. But that's how the Cerebrus fruit theory goes. And I'm just saying, like, the Gorosei themselves have said that there's never been a person in history that has eaten more than 1 devil fruit. So there's something special about Blackbeard.
He has like 3 split personalities, and they each act like 3 lives.
So you mean like Cavendish?
Guys, back when Blackbird and Luffy met, Zoro and Luffy said that there's not only one. You remember that scene?
Yeah. That scene was weird.
It's just one. No,
yeah, it's weird.
It's not him. It's them. It was something like that. I really don't remember. I guess there's some mysterious about his body, and Marco stated that in Marineford. I don't believe that Kerber's theory or mythical zone. I believe he has a different body. Maybe I don't know. I still need more data, but definitely it's more than one guy, as we saw back in Mocktown. So
well, Okay, well the idea I sort of covered in my Blackbeard video, and I think this is the one that AnimeFanTalk was referring to, is that he was born with like two parasitic twins along with him, and that they each have like their own body and soul, and that's why Marco said his body was weird, and that's why they sort of called him they, and that he eats some kind of like mythical zone fruit that allows him to hide the heads, like maybe like an oni fruit, like a Japanese ogre demon that can morph your body, because they were able to morph their bodies and disguise themselves, and that's basically how he hides the heads and stuff, and that's why his stomach is so big, because he's got like all these extra organs and stuff, like extra stomachs, extra hearts, and that's how he eats extra devil fruits. It's not a devil fruit that allows him to eat other devil fruits. It's like it's actually his body, and that's why it's so rare.
But Blackbeard, like he's a tank though. Like he like takes. Everything.
I feel like that would be way too fucking weird, even for One Piece, though.
It makes sense, but I don't like it.
And Zoro using observation hack, so to see those other personages. Or
you know what's tough about the devil fruit theory with Blackbeard is I was a big fan of the devil fruit theory, but then I thought about, like, he was on Whitebeard's ship for 20 years. He was on Whitebeard's ship for 20 years, and I think someone would have noticed if he couldn't swim, That's my whole thing with the theory. I just thought he had like with the way he stole Dubbo. I thought he was because he you know how you can't have Logia body because like he can be touched, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So when he put black curtain on Whitebeard, I thought he was just trying to make absolute darkness. So his body like I thought it was with his Delph fruit or something awakened or something like that. But I'm not too sure to be honest. But
that concept of Blackbeard as a child, as a kid, we saw a normal body, sad, looking to the moon, crying. Well, as young, he had a normal body, so at least we can see a normal body. So
he could have done McDonald's between his time as a child and his time as Blackbeard. So
it would be interesting if maybe I think Vegapunk definitely has something to do with it, because like everything that has to do with like weird devil fruit ability or weird devil fruit things, like artificial devil fruits, always links to Vegapunk. So I think Blackbeard definitely, when he was a kid, he might have met up with Vegapunk or something like that, and maybe it's even possible that he ate like an artificial devil fruit. He was like he was being experimented on by Vegapunk, try and see if humans could have more than one devil fruit, and maybe he would got like extra people put into him. It sounds weird, but it seems like that's explanation.
Because I think Vegapunk back then, like 20 years ago, he was with the revolutionaries. Because there's this guy in the Sabo's flashback, this doctor, like, he's wearing gloves and shit. He looks very nice. I'm thinking this must be Vegapunk.
The only problem I have with the Vegapunk being a revolutionary theory is, like, every single time we have a character, we don't know what they are. We're just like, oh, he's probably a revolutionary.
Yeah, definitely.
Throw him in that box. The thing is with Blackbeard, though, when we first saw Blackbeard, I actually liked him.
I like him. I still do.
Yeah, Blackbeard's one of my favorite characters.
He's like a real pirate.
Yo, we gotta remember that Vegapunk is a good guy, yo. He's not a bad guy.
He's not a bad guy.
You think so? Then why is he helping?
I kind of would disagree, because like even though he appears as a good guy, like he has kind of good intentions. Like he's kind of a jerk, because even like Caesar pointed out that Vegapunk was being a complete like jerk to pirates. Like he was locking them in cages, putting like syringes in them, just because they were pirates, and not all pirates are evil, and so
it might be an opposite kind of thing though, because Caesar Clown might be the bad guy and Vegapunk's the good guy, or vice versa. If Caesar Clown's the good guy, eventually Vegapunk might be the bad guy. It could be one of those opposites kind of things.
Yeah.
I'm starting to like Caesar more and more. I don't know.
I think he's the less extreme version of Caesar.
One thing I noticed is
not
that
as extreme as Caesar, but like somewhere along those lines.
Because he's 500 years ahead, surely, like, he's so annoyed at the limited technology he's surrounded by, and that's why he just does whatever he can to try and excel technology. So he doesn't care if it's a pirate he's experimenting on. He doesn't care if it will end up destroying this and that. He just wants to get to that part where everything's advanced.
But you gotta remember, in his backstory, what he did for his city, what he did for his town.
Hold on, have you guys seen Boris Anime's theory on the bracelets recently?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah,
no.
Before he's got a gaming channel now.
I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, well, pretty much it was saying like Doflamingo, Mihawk, and Bluno all like wear these like X bracelets.
Yeah.
And the bracelets look really similar to the invitation, like the icon on Big Mom's invitation. So he pretty much said that maybe they got married to Big Mom's daughters before, but what I took a spin on, and I was thinking maybe the Mihawk and Doflamingo were invited to Big Mom's wedding, and that's why like they have those bracelets.
Bracelets. I
You know
never
what?
seen
That's a
Doflamingo
good point.
Alpha did a video on it as well, ages ago, but he said that it was to do with the underground, I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he changed the theory because of the note that the invitation that came out in the last chapter. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that'd be really cool because we might be seeing Mihawk at the tea party.
No, we won't see him for ages.
Well, I mean, if what I said was true, then he would be invited, and he would pretty much have to go, or else Big Mom's gonna slap his.
I guess I guess Mihawk like.
Wait, who are the people with the bracelets again? Who are the people with
Mihawk,
the
Doflamingo, and Bluno.
Who's
I was about to say it could just be a
Bluno.
Shibukai bracelet or something, but if it's
Bluno.
Yeah, Bluno.
Bluno, the CP9 member.
CP9?
Yeah.
Could have something to do with
Master Chief's favorite character.
The Dorothy guy.
Oh wow.
It could have something to do with the world government, maybe. I don't know, because like they're all connected to the world government in some significant way.
Yeah.
Could be
but then that goes to warlords. Like, do you guys think Mihawk is the strongest warlord?
I can see him being like number 2 after Doflamingo.
No.
Wait,
what?
You said that last stream. No way.
No, I didn't say that last stream.
Well, listen, like
wait, what? Doflamingo number 1?
Drew brought up a great point last stream. Where it's like
warlord is touching
that Mihawk is weaker than Doflamingo because then Zoro's development would be for naught if like Mihawk is weaker than Dofi. Like, so Mihawk has to be stronger than Doflamingo.
Yeah. Well, no. Pretty much what I said was like, if Zoro and Luffy are about at the same strength, and that Luffy and Doflamingo are around at the same strength, that would mean Zoro and Doflamingo are around at the same strength, and that just makes no fucking sense.
But one thing I did know that was during the Zoro did say, "You better beat Dofi, Luffy, because otherwise it's over." But like implying that he couldn't do it himself. But one thing is that he was trying to stop the birdcage also.
Yeah, I think Luffy's definitely stronger than Zoro. I know some people think Zoro's stronger than Luffy. I don't know why. But
Zoro, if Zoro thought Doflamingo, he would get the Sanji treatment. He thought Doflamingo.
Yeah.
I think it was the newest
Sanji treatment.
79.
I don't know if he's getting treated like Sanji though.
He's getting treated like Sanji. Zoro and Sanji are close.
In one of the newer SBSs, I think it was stated that the only person who could break through Doflamingo's birdcage was like Buggy or something. I think that was one of the newest ones. I was like, what? Well, it makes sense because Fujitora couldn't even break through it. Even like Zoro, Fujitora, all of them combined couldn't break through it. So
the only people I could see get through the birdcage were the fucking little people.
Okay, first off, that just doesn't even make sense to me because how could Blackbeard not get through it by just like touching the strings with his
Blackbeard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
Blackbeard can he can't just dissipate himself. Like why would he?
Second off, like
would Sea Stone work on it?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it doesn't work because it touched the factory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. The birdcage is.
I think you have to touch the devil fruit user's body, not the actual effect.
Brago, you talked about something last, I believe on the last stream about how the carpet was burning. It was because of Sanji's haki. I don't think it's because of his haki. I think the interior are just actual physical items put inside his body. Because it'd be kind of weird if he can just manifest anything he wants in there. Like the food. The foods. The foods he's eating, the drinks he's drinking, like. That'd be kind of weird if the food he's eating, the meat, is his own flesh, and the thing he's drinking, the wine he's drinking, is his own blood. It'd be kind of weird.
I don't know. Like Phone's powers is like still weird.
I think it's just items. He just puts real items inside his body.
Is he Paramecia or is he Zoan?
Paramecia.
Yeah, gotta be Paramecia.
Because he can transform into a part tank. I don't get that.
No, if he transforms
into... it doesn't make any sense. His power is so weird.
He's Paramecia, because Paramecia is just bodily devil fruit alterations.
They better explain that, because he He has the castle fruit, and he can turn into a tank. Like what?
Well.
Wait, so do you guys think that Sanji does use
maybe he
pyrokinesis
had the
using
tank
Haku?
inside him. Who knows?
You could say he's Wapol 2.0.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
they're almost the same thing because there are devil fruits that are almost alike but superior to.
Well, Waffle could steal stuff though. I think that's a little bit different.
Well, he can steal stuff, but this guy can store stuff. And then you have him transforming his leg into tanks.
I think,
What if the whole the leg thing was just something stored inside him, and he just transformed his legs into tanks?
Yeah, but where did he?
well, I think Big Mom's fruit could be an upgrade of Waffle's fruit because like she eats like random stuff. Like she eats like people and all that. I think what if she can like but instead of like absorbing like objects, she can absorb like devil fruit powers temporarily, like some kind of element maybe. She could eat like.
The fact she ate people off screen, I'm wondering if she was gonna pull the same thing as Wapol, like she stores them inside her belly for a specific amount of time and then she just pukes them out.
I think it's just because she's
really
so
don't-
fat and
no
hungry
one-
that she ate them.
No one agrees with me.
Yeah.
I really don't think that they were people. I think that they were just like cookies and stuff.
Huh?
Well,
Wait,
we heard screams, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, they were screaming.
Yeah, but
man.
that
That three-eyed girl was disgusted. Like she saw what was happening and she was like disgusted. She must have ate them.
It seems that
Well, there was the sound
saliva
effects.
was
She
specific
ate
as
them, but
well.
I don't think it was people.
I don't know. It could be people that she created.
I mean, you could say that it was just like filler. Oh yeah, that is a good point, Brago. You could just say it was just like filler, but like in the anime, you hear like crunching of bones and like.
Yeah.
No, that was in the manga
Well,
too.
it'd be kind of weird if she had a devil fruit to turn people into fucking candy, or like some gingerbread house. Like you see, there's like the gingerbread house theme on the boat.
Majin Buu no Mi.
Yeah, I was just about to say
Yeah.
she's a female
There's a
Majin
theme
Buu.
on the boat. The boat looks like a gingerbread. The island looks like a cake
thing
or
is,
gingerbread. So
you're
is she a
assuming-
gingerbread
you're assuming that it's
paramecia?
Assuming
But
what?
would it
That she's a
make her
gingerbread
powerful?
You said gingerbread woman?
Yeah.
A gingerbread man zone.
Paramecia.
Oh
Not
man.
so.
Oh,
And she's using her awakening to turn other people into
gingerbread?
cookies.
oh
Well,
man.
is she Majin Buu now?
That
Yeah,
probably
she's
would
in
be
her
the
awakening
worst
to make
of
other
all
stuff.
time.
How come there's like a fucking boat of cake, whatever that thing is floating on the sea? It should be rotting, stinking, some shit like that. The
Oh
same
my
thing
God.
with
I don't.
You look into this shit way too hard.
I don't know. I mean,
Devil
her
fruits don't get
survivor's
devil
like
fruit
acid.
effects don't get stopped by the sea. It's only if the user is in the water.
yeah.
Look at Aokiji,
Guys,
Kizaru at the end of Marineford. They can throw all their stuff in the water and it still works. But if they fall in the water, then they're screwed.
Oh wait, we forgot the mom fruit factor.
Oh yeah, I have an updated theory of the mom fruit. I think that whenever Big Mom has sex, she just has like 10 kids.
Oh
time.
yeah.
That's the fruit,
Do you think her ship or her island is edible?
probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toriko's
You
wife.
can see she's complaining about the candy of Fishman Island. You got a boat who's like basically like a fucking cake. Can't you
Do you
eat
guys
that?
remember Flapjack? Remember the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack?
Yeah, I
This is
remember that
Candy
show.
Island. Candy Island. We finally
Nah,
found
bro,
it.
it's Toriko.
Candy
Guys,
Island.
do you watch Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hunter
I
x
am.
Hunter.
What if her power is something like, you know, the insect queen? He got some people and make a stronger soldier, something like that.
Wait, I thought this was a One Piece stream.
Well, no, he's comparing it to Hunter, but
Oh, going back to the Void Century, do you think the Vince Smoke may have been part of the 20? There was more than 20 families.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like if this family has some kind of connection to pull the strings, like they say the bounty is supposed to say two things: dead or alive. You got just alive. Somebody's got enough power to tell the Gorosei or the world nobles, make it alive. We don't want him dead just yet.
Do you guys think Bonnie is wanted alive?
Yeah, she's got it. Why would that kind want her?
Maybe because of her powers.
She's probably wanted alive because Akainu would have killed her.
Even Blackbeard didn't touch her, he just captured her, right? So she must
Do you
be
think if we
wanted alive.
now,
Must be pretty important.
Because it was kind of
now
weird.
if we saw her
when
poster,
Akainu
we
went
could be
there.
wanted alive?
Yeah, she must. There must be something about her, man. She must
Yeah,
be a
but-
noble too.
because Jerry Bonnie, basically, we've seen her ship already. Looks exactly like Big Mom, so she might be related somehow. Even though her surname is different, it could be a hidden secret. She might be a Charlotte. It could be she's one of the daughters, but which one? Or maybe, like one word said, she might be actually Purin. But I doubt that, though. She might be one of the daughters of Big Mom.
Yeah, I think she's definitely Big Mom's daughter.
Well, Purin, like the weird thing is, I think she's like adopted or something because she looks nothing like Big Mom. And I think everyone who's actually blood related to Big Mom is either
Big Mom. We haven't seen Big Mom. We've just seen shadows.
No, in the recent chapter we saw Big Mom.
No, we haven't seen her full appearance.
Well, yeah, they did show her like
we saw her face. It's not like
she has.
The problem about
we know for a fact she has ginger hair because.
Yeah. The
The problem about Bunny is that we have so many foreshadowings linking him to Whitebird, as we saw in Alpha Too Late video, but at the same time we have many foreshadows linking him, linking her to Big Mom, and we also know that he got links to the road government, so it's a very tricky character, you know.
Yo, with that being said, you guys remember Emerald City? EOP, yeah. I was talking to Boris Anime. EOP, like 1 year ago, he did a theory that Big Mom owns Emerald City. And a while back, I was talking to Boris, and maybe the wedding might be at Emerald City. Sanji's wedding might be at Emerald City. How do you guys feel about that?
Like the Wizard of Oz, isn't it? Like Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Isn't Green Emerald City or something?
Yeah, I remember. Somebody else.
Yeah.
Emerald City's not been introduced yet.
Well, no, because Greenbit in Japanese translates to like Emerald. I think it translates to like Emerald City or something like that. In some translations. So.
Wait, I mean, yeah, that could be it. It's possible. Wait. I was rewatching that episode with Big Mom when she's first introduced, and when she was crunching those parts, whatever. And I don't know, her voice act is great as well, but I like Bobbin, man. I don't know.
Do you think Bobbin could be like I think Bobbin could be blood related along with like Bonnie and Lola.
The way Bobbins was talking to Big Mom was so savage.
Well, yeah, because I think cause we saw like some of her, we see like that her blood-related children are treated well, and then we see like people like Peckham's and Tamago who call her mom, but they're not really treated as well. So she might value certain children that are blood-related more, and then she might have like the side children that like are maybe adopted, and they could be like, because you know how Whitebeard was, everyone called him dad, and they weren't actually related to him. So it could be the same with Big Mom, where she has some blood-related and some non-blood-related. That's why she might only have like 10 out of the 35 might actually be blood.
The funny thing
I don't know about Bobbin though is why he has that mask on.
I don't know, but it's not really hiding anything, is it?
Style? It could just be style.
Now the funny thing is, if Big Mom was a guy, 35 kids sounds normal. 35 daughters sound normal. Because she's a woman, it makes it seem, is it possible to have 35 kids? Either they're all twins, triplets, or she had one like each year of her life. Okay, she's over 35 years old, but I'm saying one kid a year or something. It's absolutely immense. And the adoption kids, it's like, what's the benefit? Why would she have adopted kids?
Maybe her quirk is like
Whitebeard's benefit of adopting kids, you know?
Well, I've said this before in live streams before, and I was half joking when I said this, but we actually don't know how like you fucking actually make babies in One Piece, and I wouldn't be surprised if Oda did something super troll.
It's a stalking. It's a stalk flies across and drops off babies.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know, something really weird.
Wait,
like,
do you guys think Bobbin is her right hand though? Second in command?
Yeah, probably.
I think that she has like a couple of right hands rather than one.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because like.
The theory?
What was the question?
Big Mom's something similar. She's got Bobbin and two others.
Because I mean, do you think that chick is important? That the three-eyed girl?
A lot of people thinking she's the wife that Sanji's getting married to.
Yeah, I want her to be strong as fuck. I don't want her to be pudding. I'm gonna be honest, yo.
Yeah, I thought the same thing at first, but then it was just like, she looks nothing like Big Mom. She's got 3 eyes. Big Mom doesn't have.
Yeah, but why would they introduce her like that?
She's adopted, isn't she?
Well, I think she's adopted. Like, even Beckett calls her mom, so he could be like adopted. You know, she's obviously not related to a lion or anything like that.
I mean,
think about it in terms of story. Like, why would they introduce that 3-eyed girl like that? Like, if you think about like the placement of her too, she was like sat on the right, and that's like where like a princess would sit to a queen.
She could be a second in command, maybe.
Yeah, she's
I mean,
like
maybe.
sitting like a princess. Like she's really.
Yeah, she's like sitting on the side of the queen.
I think the thing with Kaido and Kaido and Big Mom, I don't think that their top members have been introduced yet. Because if you think about it, every single arc we haven't it kind of gradually introduces the lower members and then the strongest members. So I think with maybe Kaido's case, we might see Jack as one of the strong dudes, but not the strongest.
Yeah,
so,
to bring out more hype when we see.
Yeah,
that.
so you remember how with Crocodile and we saw Mr. 5 and stuff like that, and they were pretty strong. Then we got to Mr. 4, and then eventually we got to the main island, and then all these guys were just thrown at us, the main guys. And that's when the actual.
The last person was Mr. 1, the most strongest guy out of all of them.
So I definitely think that Bobbins and Peckhams are the errand boys for Big Mom, and then Jack is an errand boy.
No. I feel like Peckhams and Tamago are really, really strong, but it shows the strength of a Yonko crew because they're really strong, but they're in uniform, yo. It's fearful of Big Mom. Then you have Bobbins, yo. I want to snack you, destroying countries, coming back and destroying countries. It shows
I think Tamago is way stronger than Peckhams. Though.
Yeah, I think Tamago's stronger than Peckhams. I agree with that one.
I don't know. Did Peckham's his reputation take a hit after this past chapter?
Nah. I never really thought of him as really big, but he's still tough though.
He's got 2 fucking Gatling guns shot into his back.
Yeah, he's still tough, yo.
Yeah, I think that shows status though. Almost.
Does he have a shell?
Well, he didn't use it.
I don't know.
Because he's on his knees, yo, begging to Sanji, yo. Thank you, Sanji, for saving my people, yo. He didn't have the observation hockey on lock, you know.
What is observation hockey at this point, though?
Oh my.
It's so vague how observation hockey works now. I'm confused.
You have to be concentrating all the time.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I got a question. I don't think we've ever talked about this. Do you guys think that Azura and Diablo Jambe, do you think that's a hockey aura almost? Palm memories? Do you think that's a hockey aura?
Maybe.
Ashura? Yeah.
Yeah, because in the newest chapter we saw Sanji ignite something using pyrokinesis, that little cigarette. It just randomly blew up into flames, sort of like what Ace did when we first met him. So do you think it could be
I'm
hockey
50-50.
aura?
I'm 50-50 right now. I'm gonna be honest.
Do you remember when they first fought Mr. 1?
Sure could be a sort of
why you can't transfer your hockey to objects? Maybe at that moment Sanji's hockey.
Yeah, I'm making a video of that.
Yeah.
Well, you can.
It was the add dramatic effect. That's what I feel like the whole cigarette thing.
Braga,
yeah, I have a really in-depth theory on hockey objects.
Objects.
You can, because Rayleigh, he put Haki on some bullets and threw him at a ship.
Right. So I think at that moment, maybe Sanji's haki was just embodied in that cigarette. And it just
What reason though? What reason though?
Well, what are we talking about? Are we talking about when the cigarette started flaming on?
Just
and he stomped it out.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, it's even if
you guys are looking too much into that. I think it literally just caught the carpet on fire.
Well, how does he ignite his whole body and then he ignited all of Wadatsumi? That's not friction. If you light yourself on fire, you're gonna.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. But I literally think he just threw the cigarette on the floor and then the carpet just burned.
No, it wasn't a carpet. It was tile.
You sure? I'll go back.
Tile. You can look.
I think so, dude. I think it was carpet.
No, it's tile because it's checkered and stuff.
Well,
you can have a good carpet.
No, but let's think about it this though. What reason is for him to use haki there? With Oda's reveal, he used haki at that moment when he dropped the cigarette.
Because it's because his emotions. It's more about emotions. When he gets mad, he ignites. Because he said it in the past that whenever he gets mad, he flames up. That could have been more as a joke, but it's already been shown whenever he gets mad, with Hell Memories, he just completely burst into flames and used it as
I seen that more as shocked than angry, to be honest. When he dropped the cigarette, I felt it was just dramatic effect. He dropped.
He was pretty angry. He had little lines in his life.
But you got to remember, Cody. If he was to go and then drop the cigarette in that kind of split second to take action, it's quite radical.
Yeah, I think it's some form of hockey. Listen, it's I know a lot of people when something happens.
We always see Sanji okay.
Huh?
We always see Sanji whenever he's in a situation like that. He always gets mad first, unless it's something that has to do with a girl. Then he just gets he gets fired up whenever there's something that goes against him. Even when we saw he was being completely overthrown, or what do you call it, I don't know. Remember with Kizaru, he like was so cornered, but he still got mad. He still went after him and tried to like attack and stuff.
Yeah, but
and he
definitely.
you know,
But with,
even when he's shocked, he still gets mad.
no, but like I feel like what's the reason though? What's the point that I was gonna bring up for that?
With the hockey.
Like, what's he gonna say? Oh, he used hockey at that moment in the cigarette. What reason would Oda bring that up?
I think it's like at this
point. No,
point.
I don't think it's like that. It's more like just a side effect. Like how we saw with like Whitebeard. You didn't know. Okay, think about it this way. Remember when Whitebeard was first introduced? We didn't know his powers yet, and then Shanks came in, and we saw like he got really mad, and then everything just started rumbling. Like we just saw his glass start shaking, and then it just fell over. It was just like
you're saying it's foreshadowing.
A hint. Do you think it's a hint to his powers?
Yeah, it's sort of like that. It's sort of like it's just more like an effect. And then when we saw Crocodile first, he was holding like a flower, and then it just dried up. It's like it's kind of introduction to kind of showing off.
Okay, I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
Sanji would be able to ignite things from using his hockey.
That's cool.
He'd be able to channel like fire through things. I think.
What I think about the cigarette is basically just to represent his power, because if we see he doesn't ignite, people make assumptions. What is it? A Dragon Ball beam or something. By using a cigarette alone, it looks like we know straight away it's fire. So maybe the fire was a bad way to express it, but the cigarette actually showed it, and I believe it means nothing. What I do believe is that
proof in the chat.
when he spins around, when he does spin around, that does ignite his true power. I think he needs to
in the New World, he doesn't spin around anymore.
He does spin around for a few seconds.
He doesn't spin around anymore.
He does spin around for a few seconds.
No, that's only in the anime. That's only in the anime. The manga, it doesn't happen.
True.
Yeah, but whatever. I feel like it'd be hard. I feel like it'd be hard to capture him. Like you can still. I don't know.
Oh, something really weird. And I think I showed this to TheoryTheory2. Is that in the I don't know if it was in the manga actually, but I think it was in the anime. He was in a certain scene. It was in the hospital when he got really like he was talking about women or something, and then his flames turned pink. It's really weird. And so.
Wait, can I say something? Sanji said back in Enies Lobby, cooking is a gift from the gods. So maybe, just like with Zoro and Ashura, maybe there is a cooking god. I don't know, but I find that very interesting what Sanji said.
Possible. Yeah, I know that as well. It's very possible.
Somebody Google it. Chicken Google. Cooking god.
The cooking god? I mean, it's definitely possible.
Well, he said the devil was the god of spices, so that could be like how he represents the anti-god. And like, all the Straw Hats are like, we got Zoro, who's Ajura, the anti-god of what is it? Hindu mythology? No. I don't know. I forgot all that.
Japanese.
On it.
I think
Ajura. Wait, Japanese? What?
That'd be Japanese.
No, it's more like
Maybe Sanji has the cook.
I mean, I would hope he would know what it was from if his name is Ashura, but.
Yeah, and then we have Devil, which is more Western, and then it's sort of like the anti-gods of each like religion and tradition, and then we have the Gorosei, which is actual gods, and they like represent the heavens and all that. They call Mary Joa the heavens. So it could represent the Straw Hats overthrowing them.
Oh man.
Not again.
Wait, so let me go real quick. I want to talk to you guys about like what theory you're most proud of. So I guess Flying Panda. Like what theory did you make that you're like?
Well, if I don't include the ones that I spent hours and hours on, the one I'm actually happy with is the one with the Sanji one, the one I got right about the brothers. So that's the only one. Maybe I'm proud of that one due to the fact that it's the only one right so far. That's probably the only one.
Gotcha. Theory.
Me, there was one I made. I think it's about Whitebeard's past and how he's possibly like a giant experiment, but I won't say that one. The one where I did Enel's return and Uruj's secret.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Cody.
Something's wrong with your speakers, man.
Yeah, hold on. Cody, what are you saying?
Oh, it's Brago speakers. Okay.
Yeah, that's
my most proud theory. Good question. I would have to say, I want to say my space arc theory, but like I have a better one coming now, like an updated version of that. So maybe like the new version would be my most proud theory. But I actually like my. I'm thinking either the gear overdrive theory or the gear fourth forms, or maybe the gear fifth theory. all of the moves, just because the gear overdrive was like
your monkey god's the best. Your monkey god. Monkey god. That was the best by far.
The monkey god is good.
My most proud theory is the theory coming out on Brago's channel in 2 years.
I googled the gear thing, and it kind of looks like cars have seven shift gears like on it. I'm thinking that gears might end up on 7. Oda might get tied on 7 gears for Luffy.
I think so. 5 is more of a good number, I would say.
I think 5, and then reverse for his awakening.
Yeah, agreed.
Wait, Buggy,
there's 5 gears in a car, so.
What's my favorite theory? The last one, the connection between Will of D and One Piece.
Yo, that was amazing. That was amazing.
I was so amazed about it that I had to completely change my editing style for that one.
Yeah, that one was really good.
I got chills.
What's your favorite theory that you're most proud of?
Let me see. I don't really know, but I guess I was very happy when I've uploaded the theory about Sanji's whereabouts. Everybody was talking about Wano Kingdom and Kaido and Jack, and I said that it was more probable or possible that a ship of Big Mom's crew would reach Zou, and as Pecos was most likely a mink, he would be the guide, and that Sanji would go to the tea party. Of course, I didn't call it right about the wedding. Nobody was expecting a wedding, but as I call it, these things right. It was very. I think it was 1 week or 2 weeks before the confirmation of it all. So I guess this theory was the one I enjoyed most. I like the theory about Frankie and the Kid. Because it's original. I like original stuff.
Yeah.
And about the identity of that revolutionary that we don't know nothing about. I like that too because
I like that one. Yeah, that was good.
It's very very original. I like original stuff. So.
What's the one about Frankie and Kid?
Yeah, he had one about Frankie and Kid, how he tied it up where they could be from the same.
Check it out. Check it out after. We know nothing about Frankie's past before he encountered Tom. He is from Soft Blue. We don't know why. Why would the?
We know a little bit actually.
What's your channel?
Marco One PieceTheorist.
Yeah, I'll put all the channels in there.
Marco, give me. Hang on a sec. We know one thing. He said to Tom that he was kicked off of a boat by his parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we know.
I was just gonna talk about that Frankie thing though.
Wait, hold on.
Ask me anything.
Yeah, that one was really good. But
after that video, I was like, yo, I believe it, yo. Frankie Kid, I believe it.
So Mac, what about you?
Yeah, it's just but to make it simple, they're from the same sea. They seems to have engineering skills since they're very young.
Yeah.
I don't really think Oda would put Frankie on another sea without any reason at all. There has to be a meaning behind Frankie's being from the Soft Blue. Why isn't him from an orphan kid from Water 7? It don't really make sense. Why would the... And it was revealed in a totally random scene. Frankie told us that he's from the Soft Blue when they reached the red line. It was before the Sabaudi arc. So it's totally random. Why would Oda do that? Also about Brook, on my last video I talked about it. Brook's from West Blue. Why is it? And now we know that maybe Frankie's past will play some special role as he knows the Vinsmox. Actually, he was a warrior from a certain kingdom we know nothing about. He just got to 2 scenes where he mentions it back in Thriller Bark.
Yeah.
So I don't really think that Frankie's past, he's been from Soft Blue, will play no role at all. So while I was doing my research, I saw that Kid is also from the Soft Blue, and there are some similarities in the engineering skills. If you look at their pics as youngs, and Frankie, before becoming a cyborg, he's being a normal kid, a Cutty Flam. They do resemble a little, you know, the glasses on the forehead, the lines, the underlines, very strong. The spiky, colorful hair. I definitely don't believe they share some kind of blood relation. I really don't believe it. And Frank is much older than Kid, but maybe they come from an island with a certain engineering theme, you know. It's okay. You can check it better on the video. I think it's more didactics. I don't know.
Yeah, so I'll definitely link Marco's channel below. That video was fire. But Mac.
Robert, there's something really fucked up with your mic.
Wait, you can't hear me?
No, we can hear you, but it's like buzzing.
Yeah.
We got 61 viewers. We got 61 viewers.
It's a lot of static.
It's probably the snowstorm. I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me?
That's good. We can hear you just a little.
It's whatever, bro. Just
we got 60 viewers, guys.
It's probably
crazy.
It's probably maybe you're snowed in.
That's what he just said.
He's outside your door.
Wait, how do I sound now?
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Perfect.
Okay.
You sound like Morgan Freeman.
Oh my.
Which is good, by the way.
Wait, Mac.
Yes.
Your theory that you're most proud of.
My theory I'm most proud of? I got a couple, to be honest. Kaido versus Luffy on Fishman Island. Koena's alive, and probably the Raizo's werewolf theory. Those three ones I'm proud of, to be honest.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, the Rise one, that was cool. I enjoyed that. Wait, for you already said there's a theory that's gonna come out?
Yeah, the theory that's gonna come out in 2 years that Brago's still editing and uploading.
That should drop tonight, maybe. I don't know.
Hopefully. Oh, bro. You guys all gotta check out that theory when it comes out, though. This theory's
I was telling Brago last night. I was like, "Yo, man, you gotta stop playing Gmod. You gotta go get to that."
Wow.
And he was like, "No, man, I don't want to do that. Froops just gonna, talk about it."
I got.
That was wrong, man. You gotta take responsibility. And he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna play some games."
I remember he said to me, like, he was like, I was like, you know, Youfrewb wants you to make that video, right? And he was like, yeah, Youfrewb schmoob.
I don't remember.
Bro, the only reason I'm actually like kind of mad is because fucking Alpha Too Late came out with a theory that was like really similar to ours, but ours is better, so it didn't really matter that much. But it still was like, oh, dude, come on.
It should
fire.
Not tonight. But AFT, what's your theory that you're most proud of, bro?
The Florian Triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite.
That's like my favorite One Piece mystery, and no one really did a theory. So the first couple hours, I was just like, oh, there's not really much about this mystery. I can't really go into full detail. But then I was just watching some Animal Planet's, history about the Florian Triangle. I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on? I got something. And hours later, days, weeks, I spent more on the theory, and that's my favorite theory, the Florian Triangle one.
Wait, what was the? I forgot. What was that? Like, can you give me a brief summary of that real quick? Florian Triangle.
Basically the Bermuda Triangle in real life is connected with 3 triangles: one from Japan, one from Florida, and another from near Florida. So basically, all small triangles make up the Bermuda Triangle, and in One Piece, there's small triangles. We have the Gates of Justice. We have I can't remember, but we have the Gates of Justice. That's one triangle.
So many triangles. Sounds like the Illuminati or something.
But yeah, basically all the small triangles in One Piece connect to each other, making the Florian Triangle.
Wait, was the Florian Triangle ever established, like in the series, or was that like?
Yeah, Gecko Warrior.
Yeah.
Like Gecko
Warrior. He stated it, right?
Yeah, at the end of
okay. Wasn't the Florian Triangle just like the 3 gates connected? Was that within the gates or was it outside of the gates?
No, that was Annie's hobby.
Look at baby fan talk. So young.
Skip.
Yeah, but that was my favorite video by far.
Skip anime fan talk.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, the Kizaru theory is my favorite video. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Kizaru theory.
The Kizaru one was pretty good as well, man.
Wait, Ashura.
Sanji frolicking with the Ming. That was basically the only theory I did that came true.
Wait, so
The only one I
That is
thought.
so perverted. That is so perverted.
Oh my God! Wait, so Ashra, like, what theory? I mean, as a viewer that you've seen that you're just like blown away from.
It was my theory about Sanji going with the mink, man. I knew it was gonna happen.
Other than
Other than that one, none of them panned out.
who saw like the best theory you've ever seen where he's just like, this is crazy.
Nah, the theory that's gonna come true, that's gonna make Ashura love One Piece, is when the Straw Hats get a bigger boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
People are caught up in that.
No, they
I don't think they need a bigger boat, but
What?
The boats are big enough already as it is.
I think they're
Oh yeah, that's right. Mac was there too.
I can't remember if Big Mom could fucking blow up that thing, man, or the admirals themselves.
They got like, the Gaon cannon, I think it's
How
pronounced.
come all my jokes always turn into actual discussions?
it's like, yo, I wasn't serious. I wasn't serious. About
Big
that.
Mom ship is already like.
I got a question.
Yeah.
You know, Roger's flag is a skull and crossbones and like a mustache coming out.
Yeah. You got the
Why?
mustache, no me.
Why, when he was younger and he became a pirate, as you saw with Rayleigh, he didn't have no mustache. So what was his Jolly Roger?
He grew out of it, man. He was more an established pirate by then.
But I swear, Jolly Roger is supposed to stay.
You think he
till the
changed to
end.
Jolly Roger?
That's probably one of the biggest plot holes I've ever heard in One Piece. Now that I think about it.
That wasn't his original flag though. He probably added it later on.
But I swear you like keep the same one unless you lose a Davy back fight.
No. He probably had like. He may have just had like like maybe the rules were different back then with pirating because it was early pirating. So
I don't know, bro.
I have a question.
We'd have to be pretty proud of his mustache to just change it to a mustache.
Yeah.
Just randomly.
You could say that. You could say that.
I got a question. The canon character Foxy. Do you think when it comes to the manga, he's completely dead? That he won't be coming back, but they'll put him on in the anime versions like specials?
He's gonna be Buggy's right-hand man when Buggy becomes Yonko.
Nah, he was made canon, so I mean, he was in the manga, so.
Well, he was in the manga. Like, you only saw him one time after he was gone.
He was in all part, so I mean, I imagine he will have some reappearance. Even minor characters like Jane.
I think he's gone. The last time I forgot about Foxy. Like they put the special in. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, it's this guy. So it's been a long time.
When are the fucking East Blue villains gonna return, man? They're like the only characters that haven't returned so far.
Foxy's irrelevant. He's irrelevant. I think the irrelevant characters are coming back. Like I would like to see Kuro and Jin, but I don't think they'll be coming back.
I don't think Jin and Don Krieg are coming
about
back.
Captain Kuro.
The Jin thing.
You know about Captain Kuro.
Go ahead.
I was rereading the manga, and I saw something interesting. I don't really think that Captain Kuro will have something to do with the Zou arc, but we know that there's something mysterious about the moon. There's something mysterious about the moon and Zou, and Captain Kuro has something to do with the moon too. When Captain Kuro is on the crescent moon, his body cells got excited and he is stronger. Just to mention, I don't really.
I think that's just like I think it's bloodlust, something like that. But I don't think it's because he's an animal. You're gonna tell me he's a half breed of the mink?
He's got cat claws. You know,
Guys, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Just a minute.
No problem, bro. Wait, Asher, why you don't like that theory, man?
That was actually pretty good.
The mink theory about a Kuro? No, I don't think he's mink, man.
Well, no, he doesn't have to be a mink, but he could be. He's just saying like what he was talking about could be linked to what the minks are doing with the moon.
Yeah, I'm talking about the moon thing. I think it's bloodlust, man. I think like in the morning when he was living a double life, so you could say in the morning he's like the gentle butler, at night the real fucking Captain Kuro wants to come out. You can see he's slashing things in his own room.
Yeah, Captain Kuro definitely has to come back, yo. Like I don't know, he's one of my favorite characters.
He's not coming back. Not coming back.
I think Kuro, Gin.
I think Kuro's not coming back. He was one-shotted. He's gone. Jin won't come back. Like they reached the Grand Line. They should have met Jin and fucking his boss. They didn't.
I think Jin
died. Way past that.
Honestly, I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but the only villain I liked from the East Blue Saga was fucking Don Krieg.
Don Krieg!
That guy to me was a scrub. He was just hiding behind armor, man. He couldn't even fight properly. He was hiding behind armor.
What does that even mean?
He can't fight. Like, take out his armor, he'll get one-shotted.
Yeah,
no, he was
bro.
pretty strong. He picked up like
Black
an
Beard
entire
is
like
trash.
half of
He's
the
just
ship.
hiding behind his devil fruit.
No, he was really strong. Did you not see him like pick up that whole half of like a ship?
Yeah.
And his weapon was really
He
heavy.
didn't even.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
weapon was crazy too.
you think about it, he's got to hold up that armor too. So
What if
I
that
mean,
was
he's pretty strong.
liquor? Wait, did it say how that weapon was
Yeah,
made?
they said it was steel. They said it was steel.
It was steel. If it was a liquor, how would Luffy manage to destroy that thing after a bunch of punches? No, man. It has to be
I don't remember the arc that well. I watched it like 2 years ago, but
well,
I think it was like stained steel or something like that.
I just remember when he like hit things, they exploded or something like that.
Regards to character design, though, character design, I reckon Arlon is the one who should come back. Even though it looks like he's dead, Arlon is the one I would love to see come back because his
that's the
design.
thing. Like you saw a
he
bunch
has
of.
to redeem
Like,
himself.
do you think Arlong's is in some kind of other prison, or there's a level like hidden within Impel Down?
Arlong
Maybe
is a
not-
slave
maybe not
on Big
prison.
Mom's ship.
No,
Because
maybe.
I'm
yeah.
wondering, like, if those dudes were running in the Impel Down, why wasn't Arlong shown?
I'm thinking Arlon's with Vegapunk. Maybe Vegapunk's doing experiments on him now to make him even stronger. Who knows? Because it's such a waste of character to go with Arlong.
If he did that, that'd be very
Yeah,
stupid.
he was being transferred when Luffy got to Impel Down. He was being transferred somewhere. So he might have been experimenting. Yeah, I think
Because
so.
if Vegapunk's experimenting on him, remember the fishmen are 10 times stronger than humans.
A cyborg Arlong. Imagine that. A cyborg Arlong.
The only reason I like Arlong is because in the English dub of One Piece, he has the same voice actor as Hercule from Dragon Ball.
Really? I don't see it.
I haven't seen the dub.
Yeah, I watched like the first like 400 episodes.
Wait, which dub are you talking about? Are you talking about the for kids or animation?
I would never watch the 4Kids dub. Who do you think I am?
Okay.
Real quick, someone's asking when do you think we're gonna get a Kaido versus Kid alliance?
It's done.
It's already there.
It's done.
It's there, but we haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen the flashback. I think they're gonna be lying down on the fucking floor, bleeding and shit.
I think they allied.
The reason they didn't show it is because Kid's just gonna one-shot Kaido, and there's really no point of like showing that in the manga.
Factual.
Wait, if he one-shots Kaido, what was the point of Doflamingo fucking being scared shit of Kaido if Kid can one-shot him?
I think they allied.
Pirate
Definitely
King.
allied.
Oh, I guess this is a good question. Would you be a Marine or a pirate?
Pirate, because Buggy's a pirate.
I'd be a pirate myself. Who wants fucking orders?
I'd be
I
a
would be
Marine.
a Marine. I would be a Marine.
Oh,
Just
come
saying.
on.
Revolutionary.
Yo, being a Marine, there are some things you can't do. Let's say there's a fucking killer among the Marines. You know it is. You have evidence it's him. You can't catch him because he's higher up.
Listen,
I would be a fisherman.
Listen, I'll make my way. I'll start from the bottom. I'll start from the bottom, just like Kobe, and I'll make my way to the top. And I will
man.
be at sea level.
Sound like you're Drake and Kobe.
AnimeFanTalk, I have a question for you. So you want to be like Garp, where you have like two of your grandsons or something die in front of your face?
I don't know. I'd be a
Like,
Marine.
Sacrifices must be made. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, would you rather be like Garp or someone like that?
I mean, they chose that though. You know, like they chose to be pirates.
Garp gave him so many chances.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to say that they chose it, but if it was you in that situation, you wouldn't be like, oh, fuck, they chose to be pirates, I don't give a fuck if they died. You'd be like, oh, shit.
No, but think about this. Garp let Luffy go by. He did so many things to he tried, but
you know?
The thing about being a Marine is, guys, when you've been a Marine, when you reach the top, you have a great life. You have luxury food, women, everything. When you're a pirate, you're still running away from the government. You're still running away
The
from.
thing about being in the Marines is we would all just be scrubs in the Marines, pretty much.
For a while, yeah.
Look at Kazaru, you know how lazy he is. He's just loaded, rich, power.
We would just be fodder waiting for fucking to be killed by devil fruits.
So
Looking for One Piece.
Would you be a Shishibukai or a normal pirate?
I think I'd use the world government to get what I want, so I would be temporarily. I don't see an issue with that.
Just like
what do you guys think to the theory that Kuma is Luffy's mom?
I think it's serious. I agree with it. I agree.
I don't know about
Do you think it's a bit overrated that practically all the captains we've seen are all devil fruit based? None of them are normal pirates.
wait, Kuma's a guy. He's a female?
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
what about
It's a
Ivanko
guy.
turned him into a woman?
They saying what Ivanko trade changed him?
He looks pregnant. He
Yeah.
does look pregnant though. He does look pregnant.
Crocodile, no, Crocodile is definitely Luffy's mom. I mean, they both have scars on their faces. It's obvious.
No,
Shaki's
Whitebeard. It's Whitebeard. It's Whitebeard.
It's all about Shakti.
Did they ask you guys?
Whitebeard is Luffy's mom?
Yeah, Whitebeard is Luffy's
Okay,
mom.
Yeah,
Okay, here's another good question in the
characters.
chat.
That's a pretty good plot.
What do you guys top 3 characters, Panda?
What?
Well,
Top 10
Guys,
characters.
actually, I have a question.
what's
Is
your
it confirmed on manga, SBS, or something like that? What's the relation between Garp and Dragon? Are they father and son, or Dragon can be his? Oh, I forgot how to say it in English.
No,
Shit.
I think
Somebody
it's
help me.
official. I think it's official. I think Garp, Dragon is Garp's son. It's official, I think.
His biological son.
He can have married Garp's daughter, something like that.
Oh yeah.
We know.
If he had one, but I don't think he had.
We know Garp. We know Luffy is Garp's.
No, because a
grandson.
Marineford Sengoku said, I think.
Yeah, you messed
So
up, fam.
is it confirmed? I received a comment on a video of mine, and it got me thinking. Well, is it really confirmed? Is it written, or Garp said that Dragon is his son, or actually Dragon can have married Garp's daughter? I don't know. Is it confirmed?
Is that possible where Dragon cannot be Garp's son and maybe his
Stepson?
Yes,
son or stepson, son-in-law?
No, I doubt it.
yes, that was the word. Thank you.
The reason I'm saying that is because of the power and the surname. Monkey D. Garp, Monkey D. Dragon as well.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like they can't do the same as Portuguese DA's where he took his mom's surname. So I doubt they'll do that twice in a row.
Plus, on top of that, just revealing that Dragon was like his stepson would just be like, what's the point? Like,
the insane power is not possible, is it? The insane power. It runs in the family.
Yeah, the name really hindered that, to be honest. I was thinking like maybe the mom was Garp's daughter or something like that, but then the name really makes it seem like 3 sons. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's cool. It remains that Dragon is like directly his son.
He's directly.
I just thought of something, Brago. What if 5th son is the 5th son of Sanji's dad?
That's definitely possible. But, for Panda, what's your top 3 characters? They were asking in the chat for everybody's top 3.
That is so random. One, Marco. I love Marco. His Zone Fruit's amazing. Marco. Number 2, Inu. Most likely Eminem. I like Eminem. Why not? Inu.
Gotcha.
And finally, the badass Zoro, because he's a cool guy. That's it. That's my ignorant answer.
Wait, theory.
All of the Monkey D's are my number 1. I can't decide who's better.
He loves the D.
Number,
he loves the D's.
man. Number 2, I've got Kizaru. Because he's just a troll. I love it. And number 3, I've got
Garp?
Sanji currently.
Sanji 3rd?
Yeah, currently.
Oh, that list sucks.
Third place switches a lot.
Hey, Cody.
Oh, me?
Top 3.
You're in for a big shocker. I got number 1. Big Mom.
Of course.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
I know you guys were laughing at it. It's a serious answer.
I mean, she is good looking. We can't disagree on that.
Okay,
Wait, how was your number 1 not Shaggy? Yeah.
Number 2. We got Buggy. New World Buggy. Have you seen New World Buggy?
Yeah.
New World Buggy. And number 3, we got Kaku.
Oh, you're
the giraffe guy.
CP9?
Yeah, CP9.
Oh, okay.
Why Kaku? Cody, why Kaku?
Why Kaku?
Because same nose as Usopp. So why say
That's
Usopp?
the machine.
Because giraffes are cool.
Cool. I'm happy.
I suppose. Wait, Buggy.
Fair enough.
Your top 3, man.
Me, number 1 is Buggy.
Yeah.
I guess you didn't see that one coming.
Oh my god. I never expect that. I never expected that.
Right?
Number 2 is Kizaru because of weed.
Oh wow.
Number 3.
What are you trying to say?
Number 3 is Bartolomeo.
Oh
Bartolomeo.
wow.
He resembles us, man. He's one of us.
Yeah, exactly. I can feel that. I can feel that. Marco. It's the top
Right.
pick.
I'll start by the number 1. I guess you may be very surprised, but my favorite character is Marco. I hope that don't surprise you.
Right.
But the second and the third, I can decide the order. Actually, I really like Bartolomeo. I think he
Wow.
very nice. The design of the tractor, the personality, the powers. Bartolomeo is very cool. And I really like Jinbei. I really want Jinbei to become officially a Straw Hat. Jinbei is so cool. And that scene where Jinbei and Luffy, I don't know how to say it in English, but when the blood scene, that was so cool. And it was when actually Luffy invited Jinbei to become a Straw Hat. I really want Jinbei to become an official Straw Hat. I guess my next theory will have to do with it and with some.
Some people don't want him to join though.
I would love for him to join.
Because
there's Jinbei haters.
Like there's too many devil fruits on the team. The majority of the team makeup is the devil fruit users. So if
there's Jinbei haters. I've seen
Jinbei is
the
not
way
a
I'm
devil.
seeing it, like if there are less normal people on the crew, and the majority are just devil fruit users, and let's say that all the devil fruit users they spread out, they get thrown in the water like in all directions. One person can't go in all directions.
I really believe that Jinbei can be a very good. I really believe that Jinbei can be a good One Piece material in the new world. We'll need stronger characters in One Piece now. We're in the new world. We'll have very strong enemies. We need strong pirates in the crew. We have the powerhouse trio, but we need more than that. And Jinbei is a very strong.
Yeah, people be saying Jinbei doesn't fit well into Straw Hats. Like Jinbei is perfect for the Straw Hats. Every single Straw Hat.
I believe so.
Oh, dude, the thing is, people just like goofy characters. They think that if a character's not goofy, that they can't be on the Straw Hats.
Jinbei's pretty goofy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
Jinbei's really goofy.
Jinbei's emergency.
I like Jinbei.
He's gonna kind of remind me of Crocus is on Goldie Rogers ship, that old figure.
Yeah.
I like it. I like Jinbei.
Guys, what do you guys think? Who's stronger, Jinbei or the Iron Pirate Frankie? Who would win in the fight, Jinbei or the Iron Pirate Frankie?
Jinbei eating him.
I believe Jinbei.
I think I'm going Jinbei.
Yeah, Jinbei's eating him.
But what about Radical Beam?
No, the true question is Jinbei or a crocodile. I'm saying Jinbei.
Radical being itself, it takes time for it to fire.
What about the nipple lights?
What's that? You think that could blind him?
I'm thinking.
I mean, look at Gecko Moria when he was fighting Gecko Moria. He dodged that thing pretty fast for a big dude.
Who would win in a racing competition, Senior Pink or Jinbei?
Racing?
Swimming.
No, it's probably Big Mom.
Jinbei.
Yeah, I say Jinbei. In fact, he's got body made for that kind of speed, flippers and everything.
But Senior Pink is a swim master.
Yeah, but he can only swim on land.
That's the thing.
The question is, who's faster? I say Jinbei because his body is designed for going through the water.
You don't know how streamlined diapers can be.
If you put Jinbei against Zoro, who'd swim faster, or Sanji underwater, that would be a good match.
Jinbei. Definitely
Jinbei. You gotta go with the
Jinbei versus Sanji underwater.
You gotta go with the Fishman.
I think Jinbei is stronger than Sanji. Yep. Haters yell at me.
You could go blue walk on him though, but the underwater thing will go.
Sanji, but I think he's right there. But I don't think he's stronger than Sanji. I think Sanji's stronger than Jinbei.
Yeah.
But wait, no,
I say Jinbei's stronger. Jinbei can create these random fire attacks, water attacks from his hands. So
Jinbei's eating Zoro and Sanji. Eating them.
Nah.
The thing I hate about
you gotta chill. Nah, I don't got Jinbei strong.
Nah, he's eating them. He's eating
You said eating them? Why?
Jinbei! That's why.
That's why.
So, do we think Zoro could beat Ace pre-time skip?
Wait, you talking to me?
Anybody.
Tough
Wait,
question.
current ace? The pre-time skip ace?
Yeah.
What's going on with your microphone?
Don't you think Zoro's stronger?
As we don't know Zoro's true strength after the time skip, it's a tricky question. You know, I think we have to see him in real action before deciding who would be stronger.
Do you guys think Ace is still would be stronger than Zoro pre-time skip?
Well, it's kind of like saying, could Zoro beat Sabo, I guess.
Sabo's stronger than Sabo's different though. Sabo his hockey is like he was already legit before the Delphi.
Yeah, I think Sabo's stronger than Ace pre-time skip.
Zoro not even sweat to defeat Pika. We don't know the true extent, the true powers of Zoro yet.
The thing with my Zoro is a lot of people put Zoro so high up there, but like, don't you want him to grow? Like, they put him on the next level.
Yeah, people are silly, man. I don't get that. Zoro is beneath Luffy, but not by far. But he's still beneath him.
He's still beneath him.
There's a pecking order, like Luffy, Zoro, Sanji. That's how it goes.
Do you think Zoro is stronger than what supernovas do you think Zoro is stronger than?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, yo. I want to get on this.
I'm going with against Killer, man.
I'm gonna be honest, yo. It's like this is how my supernovas go, yo. This is how I see it, yo.
Brago, you should rephrase that question. Which supernova is stronger than Zoro?
Honestly, I don't think.
Yeah.
The only supernovas that Zoro is stronger than, I say, is Capone, Bonnie, Arujo, and he's tied with Killer. That's how I see. That's how I see Zoro right now. To be honest.
Why is he tied with Killer?
Because I have Luffy and Kid pretty much close. I have Luffy and him close, and I know that they're gonna fight sooner or later. So
yeah,
just the story wise.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Zoro can cut metal now. He can cut steel now, and with his haki-coated weapons, I'm sure he can beat the Kid. And that's my opinion alone.
Probably learn some new things too, as well. You know what I'm saying?
I was just gonna ask that question though. With Kid's magnetic powers, if you use haki on your metal-based weapons, could haki attract? No, could his powers attract your swords?
Probably not.
One thing is though, we have to remember none of the supernovas went on a 2-year training. They're almost the same as they were pre-time skip. They've obviously developed slightly, but nowhere near as much as the Straw Hats.
But the thing is,
wait, that's tough,
in the new world.
Look how strong
experience, you know.
Look how strong Luffy got going from the East Blue all the way to the halfway point in the Grand Line. Look how strong Luffy got. So experience really helps too, you know. Experience.
Yeah, I think they got like on the job experience. They didn't go and train.
I think
the thing. TheoryTheory2 has a point.
They're on steroids. We have Kid with scars.
Wait, what you guys are forgetting is that the other supernovas, they have a 2-year experience with the New World, where Luffy doesn't.
Yeah. But still, though, Luffy was trained under like the Pirate King's first mate. Zoro was trained under the best swordman. Who was trained under?
You can't take that too literally, because it's not like they were dueling each other every day. Like when Rayleigh trained Luffy, it was literally like, "Yo, go fight these monkeys."
Guys.
Well, what about Kobe? How strong is Kobe now? We saw a little in the movie. I think we saw.
Even the special?
I don't really remember, but Kobe is probably very strong right now.
Right now, I'd say he's probably around as strong as Brook. Probably not that strong, but decently strong.
I think it's stronger than Tashigi.
What?
That's so random.
Random because if you go look at his rank prior to that, I think he was below. He was like petty officer or some shit like that, and he just ranked captain after the time skip.
Tashigi is such a disappointment, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Kobe evolved a lot since the
I like Tashigi because she's a
short time gap. In 2 years of training, I think he can be even stronger than Smoke.
I think Smoke is a disappointment at the moment as well. He'll get redeemed, but at the moment,
But he went up against
beside Myro.
Well, Tashigi is good. She's strong, but the thing about it, like, I don't like when she completely puts herself down or she starts crying every time you beat her. It kind of pisses me off. Why do you put all the training though if you're gonna cry?
I mean,
come on, bro, leave her alone.
No, come on, it's not me, man.
Anime's got feelings too.
Wait, so my boy Spencer Casson has been asking what I think the One Piece is.
I'm not answering this question.
I
Not
don't.
answering.
I'm not answering it too.
I'm not sure.
Wait for my theory. I'll make one. We all will
The
make
One
a theory
Piece
of
is
One
the Straw
Piece.
Hat, or it's the
Oh, I have
Mum
one.
fruit.
I have one coming up.
Oh, the
Even-
One Piece is the mom fruit.
He
So
likes the
they have to
spirit of
kill the.
I'm
They have
not
to kill
I
sure.
got a serious one coming up.
What would you do? What would you do if the Mum fruit was actually real?
Oh man, I'd be like.
What would it do exactly?
It makes it so when you have sex, you create 10 kids.
No, the mom fruit. Okay, I'll give you a brief synopsis. The mom fruit. Okay, so it's a really good fruit in my opinion because I'm pretty sure Big Mom has it and makes her Yonko level. So we know a lot of moms have died in One Piece. We got dead Bellamere. Yeah, Luffy's mom's probably dead. Well, we've got a whole list here.
Evie's mom's
dead. Yeah, we got. I mean.
Wait, is this your theory?
Yeah. Oh yeah, hold on. Okay, so a lot of moms are dead. You know, Vivi's mom's dead. Everyone.
Wait. Is this your
mom
theory?
pretty much
Yeah,
dead.
it's his theory.
Yeah, he actually.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
He stole that theory. He stole that theory, yo. I'm accusing you. He stole that, man.
All right. So.
Wait.
I feel like I just said break my neck.
What's with the silence?
All right. So okay. No, and Finn just told me to break my neck. Because I don't know what it is. All
Guys,
right,
I have
so
a question for all of
every
you.
time
Max
a
will be
mom
broke.
dies, it gives Big Mom power because she's the ultimate mom.
But the question is, why does the ultimate mom keep dribbling? That doesn't make sense. And why is
That's the
not milk?
acid. Okay,
Wait,
so
I
you
have a
know how
question,
every
though.
mom, you know how like your saliva has a
We
certain
have
amount of
Big Mom being
acidity.
slim thick.
Okay, hold on.
Does this theory have Big Mom being slim thick?
Well, okay, she can't be. The problem is that all the fat is compressed in moms.
Slim thick.
So she can actually pull the moms out of her, and then she'll become slim. And
Oh my.
so
See, that's
So,
what
yeah.
That's what I've been saying. Life return, some shit like that.
yeah, the mom life return.
Life return.
The army of
Life return,
moms,
mom edition. Yeah. So and then
I
what
don't know if you
happens?
caught on yet, but
is-
this theory isn't serious.
frying pans, and
Well, hold on.
Also,
No,
if she tells you to do something, you have to follow her orders.
Well, cause yeah, she's got the motherly nature. Motherly nature. Everything adds up. Everything adds up. Because even about
That's
okay, so
actually
saliva
so-
has a certain amount of acidity on the pH scale, and every time she absorbs a mom, the acidity goes up a little bit.
Range
That's
play.
why it's so acidic. And
How long do you think Zoe's gonna be before all the straw hats get off the Zoe?
When the elephant dies, that's when the.
I'm thinking maybe 3 more chapters, because there's no enemy.
Right, that would be great if the ending of Zoe was just like the elephant dying and just collapsing into the sea.
Yeah. I've been thinking that a lot. Like that elephant's been there for 1,000 years. When it dies, it's
That's
gonna.
one. Listen, that's 1,000 years going in the sea. That can't happen.
Yeah.
That's like the voice century just dying. We need that shit. Elephant dying. Get the fuck out of here.
They'll turn it into a cyborg. Make it turn into a cyborg, man.
I don't know. The Zunisha, like, why would it die?
Well, it's not immortal, man.
I think the only good purpose of Zenisha's dying is we get Luffy to eat all the. Never mind.
I don't know.
All that ultrameat.
So if they do get on the wedding thing, I think Jinbei's gonna be there to back Sanji up.
Why?
Jinbei.
Yeah, Jinbei's gonna be there definitely.
no,
We already
Jinbei's
know
got a polyglyph.
he was
Jinbei's got
probably
a polyglyph, so most likely Jinbei's going to meet the Straw Hats with a polyglyph.
I think he's already there, man.
No, he got invited to the tea party. I'm almost positive.
No, I think he's there because the rest of the Fishman pirates, the original crew, are there. So I think he's going there to break up with Big Mom. So if shit does go down, he's gonna be aiding Sanji to escape or some shit like that. Probably calling the whale
I got
shark.
a theory about Zoe and Big Mom combined. What if Zoe is Big Mom? Like it's her ultimate form.
That would be some sick universal.
Because like, okay, think about it. Two birds with one
Obito
stone.
shit right there, man. Some.
That's how Peckham's knew where Zoe was because it's just Big Mom. You know, he's like,
You're gonna tell me that when she swallowed those 2 guys, they end up in alternate dimension?
yeah, that's what it is. And the elephant. So basically, they went they're in Zoe right now. So it's two birds with one stone. They're gonna fly
So
over
if
to
Luffy wants
Big
to
Mom's
kick
island.
Big Mom, he could
They're
just
not
kick
even gonna realize they're going to Big Mom's island. They're just gonna end up there because Zoe's bringing them there.
No, you got it wrong. You know that scene when Big Mom is in the room with that free-eyed girl, and the free-eyed girl has that like weird blob on her hair that's like blue.
Yeah.
That is the entire Grand Line. They're all inside there.
Some guy did make a theory though
I can't
that
believe you guys are saying these theories on stream and you're not going to upload them.
Yeah. You
These
gotta
things are going to get stolen.
You gotta release that blob theory.
This stream is gonna be on forever, man. It's gonna be like on forever on YouTube.
I already gained 8
Like
ideas.
when Bobbin said he destroyed that city, all he did was he poked his finger into the blob, and that's it. It's gone.
Some guy, I don't remember which YouTube channel I went on, but he said that Luffy might come to the tea party by using Zao, because the elephant, like every gap could be like 10 miles for the elephant. It could be a jump.
Well, you guys have forgotten also that if the Vivre card Nami has is Big Mom's, they can use that also.
I think it's got to be backing's thing.
Pirate King Buggy. Did you just say please forget to subscribe to my channel?
Yes.
I think that was a joke at PewDiePie or whatever. Wasn't that something he came up with?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. I was wondering if he actually meant to say that or not.
I really think that Buggy on the next live stream he needs to wear a red nose. I really think it.
Coming as a cosplayer.
People are asking in the chat, oh, where's Buggy? Where's Buggy? If he was with a red nose, we wouldn't have that problem.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Everybody's saying I look like Drake or Zoro family.
Drake.
But this made me laugh.
You look like
Made me laugh when
Zoro
they said one word of like skinny Jesus. That made me laugh so much.
No, I'm Taylor Swift.
I saw someone say that Zoro fanboy looked like the fake Zoro.
Oh my god.
Well, I was watching his video today about the One Piece 113, and some guy, he read a comment that someone said that he looked like Panda Man because he has like these dark spots under his eyes, and he said it's because he has Italian genes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Panda Man confirmed Italian.
Yeah, yeah. They say he's Panda Man. That's what he is. Zoro fanboy 124 is Panda Man.
Do you reckon Panda Man's the final villain?
I would love to see that.
I'm still waiting for Panda Man to come to Zoe. I always thought Panda Man was a mink. I haven't seen him in Zoe yet.
Well, no, I think he's human with a fucking panda mask or some shit like that. I don't know the story. I don't even know if the character is canon. You see him multiple times with distorted bodies. Like sometimes he's a woman, sometimes he's a guy. You don't know what he is.
Easter egg. Easter egg.
He's the cooking god.
I believe it has a unique Delphi which will be revealed later on.
Wait, do you guys think that Fujitora is a zombie from the future?
I'm wondering like if Fujitora might be related to Ryuma. I'm thinking he might be related to Ryuma, but I'm thinking it's more Kinemon that's related to Ryuma.
Why you say that?
Yeah.
Well, because of what Kinemon said about dragons, how he has a hatred for dragons. You remember what he did to that dragon after he killed it? He was basically giving it. It was overkill. He was just kicking that thing. He was already dead.
The ending of One Piece is when Luffy's sandals defeat Blackbeard.
Luffy's sandals, like that whole thing with his sandals, it became a big story. Everyone was talking about how his sandals got back on his feet.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like in the manga itself, like it's kind of weird. Oda just fucked up that shit. Like you took out the sandals from in the manga. Like you saw the sandals back on his feet after when Gats was carrying it.
I don't know. I saw someone saying that that was hockey. He kind of created armament sandals.
Yeah. That was kind of dope though. I was kind of caught off. I'm like, what hit Doflamingo? Was it his sandals or his Luffy's feet, man?
Sandals.
I don't know.
But it was surprising, but I liked it.
Good luck to both of you.
The hell is that?
Universe 2015
That's probably not cute.
What is that?
Mac, you can't be serious.
My bad. I gotta see this winner, man. My bad. Let me just watch the movie.
Wait, what is that?
What is that?
Steve Harvey thing.
I think the Legend Mac looks like Steve Harvey now.
Some guy just called me Slim Jesus just because I'm white.
Oh shit, you kind of do look like Slim Jesus, huh? I'm just kidding.
I guess. All right, so this is the last question.
I was about to square up, man.
The Blackbeard thing. With Blackbeard, do you guys think it's gonna happen? Blackbeard versus the Revolutionaries?
No.
Yes.
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 I wanna say no.
I'm
It won't
expecting
play.
maybe.
It won't play out like
Yeah.
we think.
Unless there's someone in the crew that can brainwash Jesus Burgess to make him forget what he saw.
You mean Suru?
Like
But you
someone
already
would,
talked to them.
Oh, Kuzan could just freeze Jesus Burgess, but I don't think that would solve the solution. I don't think.
no, because I'm talking about within the revolutionaries. Because if
Yeah,
there's a
John is in the Revolutionaries.
who?
I think that this could be the segue to Aokiji becoming a revolutionary.
I don't
want Aokiji to become a revolutionary because, like I said earlier, everyone just says.
I can see it
everyone's a
happening,
revolutionary.
but I can see it happening, but I don't want it to because you don't know if Aokiji's gonna pull a 180 on them.
Thing is,
remember,
like, I think Blackbeard, he isn't gonna fight
Yes.
Dragon or anything. He's just
Because
gonna
he
get
says
weapons
now
and
that
go.
he's no longer working for the government. His eyes are more open.
I want him to be a lone wolf.
Yeah.
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 I thought about this, where it's like, do you think that with Burgess was like, just follow my Vivri card?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Do you think that Dragon could possibly be on an island where you can't follow the Vivri card because it's being blocked?
Can you
I
block
think-
a Vivri
I
Vivri
think
card?
maybe it's like something like Zao where it doesn't have a log post destination.
Right.
Yeah, because there would be no other way that it would be hidden for so long like that.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
shit! Unless they're. What if they were on? Oh wait, no, never mind.
What
Maybe-
if they're on
Island is
Zao?
made up of Beaver cards.
No, I was just
Island
gonna. I
is
was about to say
Beaver
something stupid. They named the island that they were on, right?
Yeah, it's about to go.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
I was about to say, what if they were on Raftel? But I was like, oh wait, that doesn't make sense.
Because like Baltigo is
There
called.
was the One Piece.
There was a person that in the comments on the stream that said that maybe it was White Town because Sabo said it was white. It was kind of weird. Like it can't be White Town. White Town was cold.
How do you?
Well, it was kind of wiped off the face of the map there, so I mean, like,
Well, it
kind
wasn't.
of makes sense. And it's
Yeah,
near
how you-
Dressrosa,
how you know
where
it's
the
cold?
law ended up, so I mean, it kind of makes sense, I guess.
What if it's like underneath Annie's lobby or something?
Like someone
No,
really
it's on
close
the
to
new, it's on the new world.
Probably.
Here's something that maybe you guys have forgotten, like a discussion that was made prior to Zoe coming in. Well, when we didn't get the Sanji thing, there was something on the internet wondering what kind of sex was Raizo, a man or a woman?
Man.
Man, yeah.
I think even
I
Kenny
think
might even
otherwise.
say.
I still think it might be a trick. I think Ryzen might be a girl. I made a theory about this.
Oh, it's true.
It might be a girl, or it could be a fat samurai, like what Theory said.
I mean, he's probably fat. I bet he's fat.
The Flying Panda, I
If
agree
he was a
with your
fat
theory.
ninja, that would be amazing.
But do you remember when Robin saw the monkey coming down the first time? Oh, I see a man ninja guy with knives, but oh no, it's a monkey. I think that's a hint he's a man.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, because only Robin noticed
Another
it.
question is, actually, how did he?
Robin is a troll, man. As a straw hat, she's a troll.
Wait,
But-
I have a question. Do you guys think that Raizo's still on Zoe?
No.
He's gotta be there.
Possible.
No, because Luffy says he isn't now.
I think he's there, man. What if he's using one of that bullshit? He has a bullshit devil fruit like Conjuro.
Actually, one second. Let me link something.
I still think that a very interesting question is how was he supposed to reach Zoe? I mean, it's definitely very hard to find Zoe, and how were the samurai trio
Well, I had
expecting
a
to
theory
reach it?
about this.
I've done a theory about him. Maybe he's a mink, so he can find it, but I don't really believe that strongly. Anyway, I don't really know.
But listen
what-
to this. I had a theory that Raizo perhaps was on the island once, because how would Jack find Zoe if he didn't have a Vivra card to lead him there? What if he has Raizo's?
Well, that's kind of.
That is a very good point. That's why probably why they're in
interesting,
Zone,
though.
because
How do
they're chasing Raizo.
Makes find Zunisha, by the way? If Zunisha's walking around randomly somewhere.
You guys think that
I think
there's
that's why.
No, it's an isolated country, you know.
I think that's
unless they grab a piece of its hair and make a VB card out of it.
I
They
think
can
that's
go
the why
in.
Jack was so adamant about finding Rizzo.
Do you
That's why
think Sanji will need help from the Straw Hats to get like away from Big Mom's Island? You already think he's actually gonna follow through with what he said and come back by himself with Caesar?
No, I don't think that's happening, man. Even Skywalk can't get him out of there if he gets in there.
I don't think the Straw Hats go save
But do you think like maybe because
they're gonna go save him?
I don't think they go. I think somebody else goes.
Luffy will want to save him.
He'd want to, but
but okay. So like, what I was thinking is they could kind of split the crew up. You know, I think it was Marco, One Piece Theorist. He made a video saying
nope.
They would split. They would kind of split, and then half would go to Wano and half would go to Big Mom's Island.
What if one of the fleet members say, "I got this, Luffy"?
That's possible. I mean,
that'd be cool.
That'd be
It's an urgent situation in which that if Luffy is definitely going to go pick up Sanji right away, and something's going to happen in Zou, like a situation which he's not going to be able to go right away.
Remember when Luffy, like one of his things are he really trusts his crew, right? Where it's like,
he said he wasn't going to save him unless Sanji asked for it. So.
Yeah, so it's like somebody else says, "Yo, I got this," and Luffy's like, "All right."
Yeah, I think everything depends on what will happen in Zou. You know, we still know nothing about Zou. First of all, why did the samurai want to go there to begin with? We know nothing about Zou. I think the future will be very depending on what will happen in Zou. We still know nothing about it.
I can see the next chapters being Nekomamushi. I think Peckham is still there.
And we still got to find out about what they meant by the world is waiting for them. You know
there's so many stuff in Zou that hasn't been covered yet. The flashback was just the tip of the
I think that part is just because it has nothing special to it. Maybe because they don't want them to die. Because Zou has
I don't remember.
That's something else.
Maybe it was a foreshadow.
Because Zou has two strong kings on it. It's Day and Night King. Who's gonna replace them if they die?
The world is something so huge.
The world.
Maybe the world is not the world itself, but the people of Zou.
No, I said the world.
The world.
Yeah, that was the official translation.
Not only that, there's that whale tree we know nothing about.
Yeah, like what is that?
Zou is gonna be a great. People are saying Zou is gonna be like ending fast. I think it's gonna be. I think Zou's gonna be not a big arc like Dressrosa, but I think it's gonna be maybe 30, 40 chapters around there. You know.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think there's still like 15 chapters, but.
There are 15 chapters left.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. I thought you were saying there's 30 chapters left.
Oh no, not left.
Chapter recently it said.
What, Zou is 30 chapters?
Is it 30?
No, it's something like 15 at the moment.
I talked about it in a few videos.
So you're telling me we're in 8:18, so you're gonna say it's gonna end at 8:43?
No, I said there was gonna be about 15 chapters.
Oh, okay.
You're down to like 8.
You know, in the last chapter it said something like, even God would come to Big Mom's party if she summoned him.
Yo,
what if Enel came?
That's foreshadowing. Yo, I saw that. That was goat.
What do you guys think about Enel? Do you think he's overrated?
No.
No.
Not overrated, but I don't think. Oh, if he wants to come back, so be it.
Enel is top 5 in One Piece.
Yeah, and Enel is one of those characters like Magellan where a lot of fans overrate him, a lot of fans underrate him. It gets really extreme to both sides.
Yeah.
Well,
Understand what I'm saying?
I do believe he has the strongest observation hack in One Piece.
Oh.
But about Enel, he didn't seem to know Haki. It's strange. I mean, Pacman said that
but he knew Mantra though. He didn't know Mantra though, which was their version of Haki, or which is Haki, Mantra.
Yes, but too confident Zoan users in the new world are somewhat weak. I guess he will have to be even stronger than he was in his arc.
Wait.
I mean, he's very confident. You know, when Luffy punched him, he was very, oh my God, what's happening? I mean, what if he got punched by a Jack or another strong character that we know that have Haki? He would be surprised too. I mean, he's very naive, to tell the truth.
Yeah.
So wait. So TheoryTheory2 reminded me. He was talking about the God thing with Big Mom. I remember. If you guys remember, Vito was that guy from the recent chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he told Sanji about Red Leg Zev. That's what I think he told him. I think the Bismuth family knows about Zeph.
Zeph? Why? You can explain.
Because listen, if he talked about Luffy, Sanji wouldn't care because Luffy can protect himself. But the man he can't protect is Zeph because Zeph is in East Blue.
What if his family members?
His family's from North Blue.
But he said, how did you know it? I think it's about
what if they
You know what's more realistic? If you said that to Sanji, mate, this girl's really, really hot. that is more realistic.
It sounds like, how did you know that? How do you know?
Well, he said, "Let me share something with you," and so I think maybe it could be something to do with his family, like something personal.
He said it was something good.
There's a review called Sads the Second, but before he was called Sad 7. He said that maybe what Vito said to Sanji is that he knows he was on Kamabak Kingdom.
He knows about what? He knows about that.
He was on that fucking Okama Island.
I don't know. I don't know.
Ivan Cove's island? For his time skip?
Yeah. He's like, I know you were on that island that you were fucking wearing a dress and shit like that.
No, I don't think so.
Anyways, I agree with OneWorldHD. The fact is, he must have a secret about his family. Maybe his family's in danger or something. That's why they probably
maybe his mom or something, where they're like his mom could get killed.
Something serious.
I think it might have been something to do with like, okay, as soon as he whispered that, he started becoming more willing to do it, and then he brought up that he knew who the girl was he was gonna marry. So maybe he didn't know who Pirin was at first, and then he whispered in his ears, he's like, "This is who it is." And Sanji remembered that person, maybe from when he was young and the marriage was first arranged.
That sounds good.
So
you're saying that
if Sanji is a noble.
Go ahead.
You can talk. No, if Sanji is a noble and he actually maybe he know about Marihua national treasure. What do you think about it?
Oh, I'm doing a video on that soon.
Wow! Oh, that's a really nice question. Uzumaki Khan just uploaded his
spoilers.
What?
Come on! Do you think this
Uzumaki Khan just uploaded his live reaction to the Chopper backstory? He said, "Chopper, heartbreaking story."
Yo, let's go, Mac. Let's go.
Do you think that Pirin may have been a noble at the time of Sanji's childhood and may have gone to Big Mom's crew later on?
I don't know. It's like, how do we back that up?
Who knows, man? You got the one with the anime filler where that girl was on that boat that knew Sanji, came out of nowhere, and then you got this one. Maybe it's not the first time you've seen nobles turn pirates. If Sanji's a noble, he got turned into a pirate. Doflamingo was a noble, he got turned into a pirate.
No, but okay, I think
it's that guy that was in Impelled Down that got turned into a woman. He was a king. He was a prince. He got turned into a pirate. Then he got turned into a woman.
That's
no, but what if? Okay, here I got an idea. Like, what if? Okay, so the Big Mom and the 4 emperors, they're emperors, right? So what if Big Mom wants to like, and since Big Mom is connected to like the black market, she could be trying to marry into the sort of world government so that they can kind of exchange goods because Big Mom's got probably some connection to the black market. She's probably getting weapons from Caesar, so this marriage could be to kind of connect these weapons, like the Shinokuni and all that, and that's why they want Caesar so bad.
Some people are saying that he's noble. I'm thinking maybe mafia related, because I don't see like nobles like joining hand in hand with pirates, like criminals like pirates. I can see people who are doing criminality joining with other people who are doing criminality, like a mafia family. Maybe that's what Sanji is.
No, it has to do with the world government, because even the world government wants him only alive.
Hey, you want to know something interesting? What you said, Ashura? I did a video saying that Sanji is not royalty, but then someone made a comment saying that Sanji's from a mafia family. However, his grandfather or grandpa is from the world government. You know how like Monkey D. Luffy, Monkey D. Garp is from the Marines, and then Monkey D. Dragon is from the Revolutionary Army. I think Sanji's family is like that. Sanji's father has to be mafia related, and then like his grandfather is like Gorosei related. That's what I think though.
Wait, where does the whole mafia thing come from?
It's probably Capone event where he's basically a mafia based on Al Capone.
No, but where's the mafia?
Also, the fact
Oh, the Vince
that
Is that what it's called?
Well, you wouldn't know if Brago would put out the theory, but I guess you're just gonna have to wait.
Here we go.
Do you think the Tea Party is going to be?
Tell me everything you said in the theory. I'll make a video on it.
All right, I got you, Mac.
But one question I'm quite curious, guys. Regards to this Tea Party, who's coming to it? Is it only pirates? Would be Marines coming? Would it be
I think there's
government?
pirates. It's gotta be
CP0 is
pirates.
gonna come.
Because if Sanji's family is so important, that means somebody more important. We might see
If
all
it's
the
a
top
wedding,
dogs coming to the wedding.
If it's a wedding in the
Yo,
family,
what if,
important,
what if the
everyone has
Tea
to
Party? What if the Tea Party is the Reverie?
Someone just dropped it. Someone just dropped it. I was like, it was funny because you said that and like the bomb just dropped it. Yeah, after hearing that, yo.
I don't know.
The mind blow.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like the Vince Bone family are a group of ogres.
No, man. I think they own a mining company, man.
Yeah, someone said Kaido's gonna be at the.
You think Kaido's gonna drop in? Yeah.
Kaido was just sitting there with some like tea or
Dropping out
whatever.
of
Just
nowhere.
Because you got the fucking metal liquor that just opened up after the fucking Doflamingo fight. Some liquor iron or whatever it's called. I think the family's probably into mining. So they probably made their money just like you had Law's Country that made their money into like digging up this metal. They made money out of the same shit.
Wait, do you guys think that Big Mom and Kaido will throw hands?
Not right now. Not right now.
I don't think ever.
Not right now. I'm thinking like in this general.
Eventually, yeah. Eventually, gonna see that. Yeah. It's like because the Zoe thing. I feel like it just has to happen.
I don't know. It would kind of interfere in a way, just because like, okay, I think I said this before, but like I think Luffy has to take down 2 Yonko, and because Blackbeard's already taken down 1 Yonko, and he's probably gonna take down another one before he actually like starts moving really fast, like lightning fast. So I think Luffy's got to take out 2 Yonko to catch up with Blackbeard in terms of strength. And that should be where like the Throne Wars kind of like. I think once Luffy takes out like a Yonko, that'll be when the Throne Wars like officially gets like
Because then everybody's gonna be jockeying for territory.
Yeah, because then you got 2 Yonko basically, where like they're both basically newbies. Like Blackbeard was kind of new when he first started, and Luffy's completely new, and they're both D's, and they're both now just overthrowing Yonko. So this would scare the whole world, and this would be what probably triggers the Throne Wars.
Luffy takes one out. I think Kid has to kind of.
No, I think because like you gotta have at that point there would only be 2 Yonko. There'd be Luffy and Blackbeard because they're both gonna have split territories.
I mean, I don't know.
You can't have like unless Luffy were like, hey, Kid, here's some land. You're gonna become a Yonko now.
Do you think at the Tea Party, Al Capone's gonna pull some? I see Al Capone, Capone beige. Oda's gonna make him do the same story as in real life what Al Capone did at a Valentine's party.
Brago.
I don't know. Possibly. Possibly. I don't know. That's a great theory.
Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting.
Let me get my notes up.
We didn't see Vito before time skip, did we?
No.
I think he entered the crew after the time skip. I don't remember seeing it at least.
It's crazy though. He looks like Hogback / Scrapper Gorbin. So it's crazy his design. But the name Advisor doesn't make sense. Or was it Advisor? I can't remember what it was, but something's hidden about his name.
Advisor. I think he's the strategist of the crew.
In the castle, don't kings always have advisors?
Yeah, I think
his uniform, the way he's dressed, he doesn't dress like a gangster. You look at all the crew; they're all dressed with their Bugsy Malone uniform. But when you look at him, he dresses differently. So he might be spy.
Does the symbol in his forehead resembles anything to you? I didn't really resembles me anything. I thought it was just strange.
I think that might be the marking of the Jolly Roger of the crew on his forehead as a tattoo.
I don't know.
Somebody check this out.
What's that? Hold on.
Yeah, that looks familiar actually. We've seen that before, I think.
Yeah, but where did we see it?
It looks so familiar. Like I noticed that the other day. I'm like, where did I see that?
Let me check.
What's that? All right. Wait, how long have we been streaming?
2 hours and 50
hours and
minutes.
18 minutes.
Yeah, I got this. This is one theory I gotta go finish. But all right. Let me see. Let me see any questions here.
So you want to take questions and end the stream, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we take some questions, then we can end it. Wait.
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, I am too.
It's 11:20 here.
11. It's like 6 something here right now.
It's like 4 something out here.
Yo, somebody says Brago don't bitch out.
I gotta get editing this video too.
Don't bitch out because you're hungry.
It's special.
With the animator GT or something like that.
Did he say Brago or did he say? I don't know.
It said somebody don't bitch out because somebody said that I'm hungry and I saw don't bitch out already.
Oh, that was Mac. Mac, he said don't bitch out, bro.
I gotta eat. I gotta eat.
that was animator GT. Yeah.
Somebody asked what that mouse do.
I've got a bloody potato laptop, man. It's running on potatoes.
Potato.
They said food or fans, Mac. Make your choice.
I mean, do fans feed your stomach? Do fans feed your stomach? Fill your stomach?
You gotta eat, man. You gotta eat.
Yeah.
Food or
I'm about to eat this laptop. I'm about to pull a whopper, yo. Eat everything from you.
You gotta eat. All right, I'm not seeing any.
Yeah,
You got any baby puppy a drink?
When will Jack reappear?
Wait, okay, so a question here. Do you think Sanji referring to himself as the most dangerous Straw Hat is due to his family or his potential strength?
It's his family, man.
I guess it's his family too.
It's family reputation.
His family reputation, because Brooks kind of shitty. Brooks shitty right now. You got what's his name? Capone. That's probably shitty right now. Says Big Mom wants this shit. That Big Mom wants to get in the family. You
didn't say that he was the most dangerous. He said he would be the most trouble for the government.
Yeah, well, basically he's hindering on his family name.
Yeah, I was just correcting. Sorry.
But this is really interesting.
Like
I really want to know about Brook. Brook doesn't know so much about the Vin Smoke family. I really want to know Brooks' past. What did he do before he joined the Rumble Pirates?
I thought it was just when he said that. I thought it was just Brooke. Brooke is the old man, so he probably heard that name a couple times. That's why he got chills on that.
Yeah, I don't think it's something like that. Brooke has.
We need more about Brooks' backstory, because Brooke was a soldier from an unknown kingdom. So what if he was in North Blue back at the time with Sanji, with the Vin Smokes back then? Because he says he was the captain of an army from an unknown kingdom. We don't know what kingdom it is.
Smoke Kingdom.
Yeah, all we know is that it's from West Blue. That's all we know about it.
I don't know. I'm not sure with that. That's we have nothing to back that up, really.
I'm gonna be honest. The most spooky moment from Brooke is when.
Do you think?
Brago, what we eating, man? What are we gonna go?
Say what?
What are we gonna go eat, Brago?
Right now, actually. So yeah, we can end it here. I guess.
Where are we going? But where we go?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, nice. You there, man?
I'm not sure what time we get there because I'm snowed in, but just wait for me.
Oh, you guys live in the same city?
Yeah, we're neighbors.
Yeah.
For real?
It's right next to me.
Yeah,
I live.
Yeah. So it's like one day I walked out, I was like, yo.
Brago's brother.
Yo, why don't you guys throw hands then?
We have. It's on
I'm Brago's brother.
The second video on Cody's channel.
Yeah, but how'd you know it was him? Like, if he's just using a profile pic?
Nah, because
that was when I did the face reveal, and he was like, "Oh, I know you, you punk." And I was like, "What are you talking about?"
You guys gotta record that.
This is crazy how everything happened. It's like, this is wild.
I still can't believe it, but okay.
It's really crazy.
It's a crazy story. You guys should.
TheoryTheory2 is also not too far away.
Yeah.
Oh hell no.
We actually found the Florian Triangle.
Alright. Okay. I guess. Okay. We take this last question. What are your thoughts on the Gurusei?
Cool guys.
I think they're pretty interesting dudes. You're gonna learn more about them when Brago drops his theory.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you guys, this is like the all-around
The theory is dropping by 8 p.m. tonight. Maybe.
When's your Q&A coming out? That's why my question.
Wait.
Oh yeah, when's my question gonna be answered?
Bro, yo, chill. Can you guys stop trying to make him push back this theory? Like,
the Q&A probably, I don't know. I probably just load in until Tuesday, so probably Monday.
Well,
Brago, are you gonna have another? I believe you're gonna have another stream at 9 p.m. tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm doing a live reaction to the.
Yeah, for the One Piece.
The episode, yeah.
Okay.
I do that.
You still didn't watch it?
Yeah, I guess that's it. Whoa. So yeah, guys, I appreciate all you guys coming through. This is crazy. You know, I think having all you guys here in one stream, like that's just, I don't know.
Right, it brings back the old days, back when people big in the anime used to do this.
Yeah, we're the supernovas. We're the next generation.
Yeah, that's
we're the supernovas of theorists. Yeah.
Those streams of fucking King of Lightning and Uber Hikari and Zoro fanboy and all that shit.
AnimeFanTalk wants the final minute of the stream. He's gonna.
But yeah, you guys got anything to say? Any parting words? Oh, okay, let's just go down.
Looks like Draven doesn't want this stream to end.
Wait, hold on.
All right, AFT, you gonna take that? He wants the controls of the stream.
The controls of the stream?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, King of Lightning.
One Piece Theory.
Wait, so Flying Panda, any last comments?
Nothing, guys. The hype is real. One Piece is getting better. This is Sanji's year, and other than that, it's great to meet you guys face to face, kinda. I can't wait for the next one, guys. I can't wait for the next one.
Oh yeah, this is definitely fun, man.
Hopefully, we don't got no mean people in here. TheoryTheory2.
Theory.
Okay, Braga just died. Guess the storm got him.
Oh shit.
I heard a little bit of snow coming.
I think he gave AnimeFanTalk the control panel, and AnimeFanTalk like fried his router with a DDoS.
Wait, is Theory2?
You know Choice is gonna DDoS you.
Wait,
he's not ending the stream.
Just want to say something.
Hey, Cody.
What's poppin'?
Parting words.
Oh, parting words?
Yeah.
All right. TheoryTheory2 is mean. That was two when you said that. Following through.
Okay. So we go to
hold on, I got more parting words.
Got more parting words? I thought that was it. All right, go ahead.
Ashura. You're good, man, Ashura.
Okay.
I like your old profile picture with the.
I'm the Legend Mac, and I'm.
You can't be me. I got someone to say the Legend Mac, alright? Kid's a weird character in One Piece. He's the worst character in the entire show.
Oh, wait.
Alright, bro, we're never gonna get done with this.
I know.
I got something for Fruit, too. Parting word for Fruit.
Yeah, Fruit.
Right? Sanji's better than Zoro. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, shit.
Flying Panda's a cool man.
Wait, Marco.
Yep.
Parting words, what you got to say?
I think I'm the rookie here, and I had fun. Thanks for the invitation.
Yeah.
That's it. I was always watching you guys, the Flying Panda, AnimeFanTalk, Brago, and I mean, it was fun to be here with you. I'm very glad that you invited me. That's it.
I should add. I'm so happy I can see Buggy's face now. And where's your red nose, man? Where's your red nose?
Next time,
the face.
Bite, man. Next time you need the red nose.
Where's the robotic the noise? You know, the robotic sound.
I guess Buggy
buy
said.
a Darth Vader mask, you know, with voice.
How am I gonna pull that off? I mean, come on.
Wait, Mac, you gotta say, bro.
Oh, I already said my parting words.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
That's all I need.
AFT.
Gotta eat, man. Gotta eat.
Does AFT have anything to say? He's muted right now, but
So I thought you wanted me to say parting words to everyone. I thought that's what you meant.
Nah.
Why not? Why not? When you speech on OneWorldHD, give us a speech.
Oh, speech? Alright, I got a speech for you guys.
Go ahead.
You want me to say my speech?
Yeah, go ahead and speak.
Yeah, speech.
Alright, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all coming here. We got some mean people. We got some mean people coming here. We got some, LegendMac was a nice person until he muted me. Then we got TheoryTheory2, who did it again.
That was not me. My finger slipped. My finger slipped.
And then we got some nice people like Marco. We got Fine. That was the AnimeFanTalk.
You to the good part. You to the good part.
Alright. So we got TheoryTheory2, once again, mean man. He's a big guy.
Yep, TheoryTheory2. Big up TheoryTheory2.
Alright, I'd like to say in the comment section, the guy who called me Slim Jesus, I hope...
Can I say my parting words?
Go ahead,
Derek. Before I lag
banana
out.
peel.
I'm AnimeFanTalk, signing out.
Wait, AnimeFanTalk, when are you going to drop the sequel to the top 5 facts about Don Chinjiao that you didn't know?
I think he left, man. He left.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, where everything go? He left? Okay. Alright, so that's it. Oscar, you got anything to say?
Yeah. To me, Zoe has not disappointed me. The year of Sanji is getting strong.
Yeah.
Year of Sanji also means that year of Brago's all the theories you have to get out, put them out.
Alright, I got something to say about that. Azure, I don't think Zoe is a great arc. What do you got to say about that?
Ooh.
Well, I gotta say
it's not being disappointing at all, man.
I think it's very disappointing.
Maybe because you have
One World is such a troll, bro.
Because the bad guy only appears in the flashback because you say it's disappointing.
No, it's disappointing because they're on an elephant. I don't like that.
I guarantee you, One World's just saying all this just to troll fucking Ashura. Right?
I agree, man. The elephant is a massive letdown.
I got a question for you. Do you think Big Mom's gonna eat Zoe?
Yes.
I do.
That would be the death of Zoe.
Where do you get to? Is she had the vacuum know me or some shit like that?
No,
the Ghostbuster know me.
What if the elephant's a woman and she's actually a mom?
It'll make a world domination.
It's become real.
Then the Minx can move the city up to whatever baby she's gonna pop out.
Why does someone say One World has a good heart, but he doesn't like peanuts? What?
My thoughts exactly.
That is so random.
He said we're a Japanese theory and Alpha Too Late 17.
Alpha Too Late is banished from the One Piece community for stealing mine and Brago's theory.
Whoa. I don't think that, but
let me just say important word.
Well, yeah. I'm wondering where's 5-star and Simply Rose.
You know what? On that note, again, I thank all you guys for coming through, man. This is great. We definitely gotta do this again pretty soon.
Can you make a statement about each person in here?
A statement about each person?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, just say something about each person.
Okay. Flying Panda, representing the UK.
What about TheoryTheory2?
TheoryTheory2. You know, he always gets his word in before he lags out.
You okay? Chuck another dark-skinned brother here.
OneWorldHD. Super troll that doesn't like peanuts.
Super.
Alright, PkBuggy. Next time, hopefully, he comes in with the nose. Well, Marco, the One Piece Theorist, they call him in the comment section the Milkshake King. So,
Milkshake King.
That's not bad for a name.
Oh, he's the LegendMac and he's gone.
Act like we never came.
We got Fruit Sauce, One World's Nemesis in the comment section. Look out for that.
Yeah.
And my boy Ashura, he dissects everything. So
wait, don't forget yourself, man.
He's the death surgeon. Or the surgeon of death.
And I guess I don't know.
What about yourself?
You know, I learned something important from this stream today. That I look like Drake, and I need to get some.
Hey, you gotta start capitalizing off that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, why does everybody think I look like Drake? I mean, what the hell?
You really do look like Zoro fanboy, though. That's kind of crazy.
Zoro fanboy.
Can you rap? Can you rap for us? Can you do the dance for us? Can you do the dance?
You used to call me on my snail phone.
But there's two Theory2s. What's going on? What are the two Theory2s? Oh, because he's Theory1, and then we got Theory2.
Yeah, where's
There's two.
whatever happened? What happened?
What the heck? Who are all these theories?
But yeah, I gotta go work on this theory. It's long overdue.
I got one question for you. Got one question for you.
What's the question?
All right, I want you to say about each person. What song do they represent?
Wait. I'm like that's
Real quick.
wait, cliffhanger for next stream. Before the stream starts, I'm gonna have a song. I'm gonna have it because if I keep answering one word, the stream is never gonna be over. It's gonna be like
you gotta sing it though. You can't just say what song it is. You gotta sing the song.
I gotta sing the song.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fruit, man. That's fruit.
That's
me. What?
It's gonna happen.
That's fruit, man. And then we gotta have Marco playing the guitar.
All right, the song that reminds me of One World is "What's Beef" by Biggie Smalls.
Oh,
I can play the guitar. I can play.
I can't believe what you just said there. I can't believe what you said.
The song that reminds me of One World is the Trollololol song.
I can't believe it. I can't believe this.
Alright, so yeah.
One World reminds me of the what does the fox? What does the fox say? You know, what does the fox say?
What does the fox say?
I don't even know. I'm just so shocked beyond words that I would be referred to by these mediocre songs.
What? That's a good song, bro.
Yeah, what's a good song then?
Please don't tell me you listen to like Kesha or something.
Kesha?
I was expecting a little bit of Kesha.
He listens to Two World SoundCloud.
Oh yeah. Here, I'll leave you guys with a cliffhanger, and then we're gonna wrap it up. All right?
What's the clip?
Hold on. I'm gonna send you guys. Oh, Brago, are you able to play music over the stream? It's not copyrighted. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right, here. I'm
I don't know. Just play it.
Can I play it through a speaker? Oh, I think I can actually. Hold on.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be from Neverworld song.
No, it's gonna be one of the world songs. Oh.
Hold on. All right. Okay, it's about to play. Hold on.
Someone just mentioned R. Kelly in the comment section. I don't know. Brandon Cristo.
All right.
Fireworks by Katy Perry.
All right.
They're asking for the girl theorists. I don't know any girl theorists. If you guys know of any...
Oh yeah, we got Simply Rose. And 5-Star Uso.
We said Simply Rose, but
she doesn't watch One Piece, but
You can just check out my boy Master J, the best female theorist out there.
Oh wow. Wow, finally.
Yeah, well, I'm actually opposed to that because I don't know, I'm part Nazi.
What?
So random. So random.
Like no, but if you guys know any female theorists out there in the chat, you can link their channel.
You never.
Why don't you use Buggy? Buggy can be a female. Just use a female voice or something.
I could.
Female robotic voice. I think it sounds like a female. Very, very lonely in here. I can tell. It's very lonely.
Wait for that song, Cody.
Okay. Just one sec.
You guys don't like my robot voice theorist?
I love the robot voice. I live for the robot voice.
Where is it? Oh no.
I mean, that one makes me special, unique out there.
You're the original. You're the original.
Yeah.
All right. It's coming. I'm going hot.
I'm good. Are we gonna end?
It said OneWorldHD isn't a female?
You guys hear that?
Can't hear shit.
Nope.
Damn. One World just got exposed. He said, Cody, where are your money bags?
You guys hear that?
No,
You guys hear the music?
No.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, we all hear it. We all hear it.
Oh my god. Oh, it's amazing. Oh my god.
Oh, that's dope, bro.
Is that Two World SoundCloud?
It sounds like Tupac.
It is Two World.
Is that Two World songs? Nah, shit. Like, I'm wasting this time. Like, okay.
Bro,
I'm
leave the call,
AnimeFanTalk
bro, while
signing
you
in.
can.
I know. All right, guys. Shout out to I'm gonna say this, some people in the chat real quick.
We will play the rest of that song in the next stream. All right.
You, Abdi, Nathan La Company, Foxfly, Draven, Stephen Martinez, Tozumaki, Vang, Black Lake Sanji, Just Somebody Mate, Naruto Uzumaki, Speed Eyes, the Troll One Piece Theories,
Yeah.
Monkey Five One Piece Theories, Wall, Rock Glove Heart, Brandon Krista. But yeah, thank you guys for coming by, and I don't know when the next one's gonna happen, but we're gonna make it happen for sure. So
it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Thanks for inviting us.
Nah, man.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, man. So, thanks for making it happen.
I'm honored.
Brofist, okay.
I'm honored.
Yeah, I'm the only one doing it. That's sad. There you go.
I'm doing it, but you can't see me doing it.
You can't see you while you're John Cena now.
I'm Jackson. I'll see you do it in the next video.
What song is that? Is that Cody?
That's AnimeFanTalk.
Right, that's it. We're done. We're done here. You guys have a good day.
Bye bye.